All right, coming in. Give me 1 minute. I have to do something else, buddy.
No problem.
Here you go. Now we should be live. Let me know we're live. Let me know. Give me a shout out.
Hang on, I don't see it yet. Nope, I got last week's show. Hang on here a second.
We should be live now. For some reason, Zoom is just a little different than StreamYard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, I'm actually using Zoom for the live stream. I got a little tired of using StreamYard because StreamYard is actually more expensive than Zoom, number one. Number two, I was only had 6 people at a time, so I had to keep rotating people around or kicking people out or kicking myself out. I'm the host. I should not be out of the show. Now, this good-looking guy that you see right here with a big-ass ugly headset, that's my boy, Draymond Crawford, who just got a M30T, DJI M30T. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, you are correct.
And he went ahead and made a video that said, you can run, but you can't hide from the DJI M30T. That was a badass video, by the way. I mean, I like that video. That was well put together, man.
Thank you.
Your editing skills actually getting better, Dr. Dre.
Well, I've actually had to start breaking out some of my toys that I've been collecting using a dolly, and I have a thing called a slide pod, which is like it's a slider, but you can use in different angles and stuff. So that's how I'm able to get some of these shots and stuff. And I've just been a little lazy not using them normally because, like I say, the more gear you got, the more gear you got to drag around and do this stuff. And you just got to say, you know what, let me start making a little better effort.
I hear you, man. But just to let you know, it's actually looking a lot better, man. And I do need to go ahead and find out how can I actually go ahead and get this thumbnail set up for Zoom in advance like I normally do for
because I see our numbers are low, so I wonder if a lot of people are in the other thumbnail if it's still up somewhere.
Correct, and that's what I'm saying, because for some reason it just not giving it to me. Now I do show that it has my little icon for the the what I have on Facebook, but that's pretty much it. So I can actually do it now that I'm live. I could say the thumbnail, but for some reason they were just not giving it to me before, which actually kind of sucks. I don't like that. But I do have.
When you used Zoom before, you're able to do. I think it's because I don't know. Maybe
no, actually, it never let me do it either. It never actually allowed me to do that either. So I just went ahead and changed it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Now it should be there. So can you do me a favor and go ahead and confirm with me that it's actually there now? If you actually go to your YouTube, you should be able to see the thumbnail.
Okay, let me.
Now I see it. Oh, well,
let me refresh YouTube.
Yeah, I think you'll have to refresh.
I have where it says live. It's got a picture of look like your air tube.
Yeah, it actually changed now. Table. You should be able to see it now, Dre.
Okay.
You probably have to. You probably have to go ahead and exit that browser and pull up another one.
Yeah, I may have to. Let me go ahead and clear this out.
We do have a few more people in the back that actually want to go ahead and join. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him on in. But before I do that, Dre, how's your day going, buddy?
Kind of a long day. I don't know why I woke up at 3-something this morning for some strange reason. I've been last 2 days I've been ripping. I was off yesterday, off today, so I've got a little tired myself out a little bit. I don't know.
Okay. Well, as you can see, guys, I'm actually rocking the Recoveryone drone hat, and I'm rocking the Mendes Drone Up Mr. Jose t-shirt that he actually gave me at the drone meetup. So I figure I'll support some of my folks, show them a little bit of love and support. This guy, Recoveryone drone, is actually killing it with the with a DJI M30T. If you guys are not watching his videos, make sure you go ahead and check him out. His numbers are actually going up. He actually making better videos now that he got the freaking M30T. Before his videos were horrible. Now he actually making great videos. So do me a favor, check him out.
Yeah.
Subscribe to his channel. Let's go ahead and get him to 1,000. I think you're up to about 700 or something now, right?
Yeah, I'm a little over 700, and you know, trying to hang in this last stretch here, you know, so I can start going live on my phone out in the field. You know, I have this other setup, but the audio is not consistent. And I know it's partly me, because I know if I stand still and face the connection with the wireless audio, it streams pretty good. But when I see you out there turn around, moving around, all this kind of stuff, you forget to, you know, which way you're facing, and you know, you're busy doing something else, and the audio drops out. And like I said, people are not going to stay around if they can't hear what's going on.
Yes, sir. Well, let me go ahead and
bring
numbers
are starting to come up. We got 13 here now. Give everybody a shout out real quick.
Let me go ahead and bring in Mr. Matty from Matty's Drone World. What's going on, Matty? I cannot see you and I cannot hear you, buddy. Where are you?
I'm here.
There he is.
There you go. Let me go ahead and bring in Mr. Lee from Yellow Rose Drones. Let me go ahead and bring him on in.
Okay, your thumbnail finally came up.
How you doing, Lee? I cannot see you and I cannot hear you, buddy. Where you at? Let me go ahead and bring in. There you go.
When you pop on, you have to push a button that says "Got it" before your camera and your audio pop up.
What's going on, Matty?
Takes a minute. What's up? He's got YouTube playing. There it goes.
If anybody playing the YouTube in the background, do me a favor and go ahead and mute it for me. Is that you, Lee?
Turn off YouTube.
He got it.
Okay. And also let me go ahead and bring in Mr. Al. I cannot pronounce his last name. You're gonna have to do that for me. I don't want to mess it up.
Well, that's because you're not a preacher. You don't now pronounce anything, don't you?
Boy, you got yourself a diverse crowd tonight.
Hey, Al, where you at, buddy? I cannot hear you and I cannot see you. Maybe it's gonna take a little minute. And also got somebody else that the name is not showing, but I believe that would be Mr. Johnny Drone Flyer. Who's this?
I don't know. Whoever it is, I got his number now.
Yeah.
Is that Johnny? Hold on, I'll tell you right now if that's Johnny.
It didn't sound like it.
Hey, Al, how you doing,
that ain't
buddy?
Johnny. That ain't Johnny.
No.
Area code.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, how you doing, buddy?
How are
See you, man.
How you doing, boys?
Oh, it's Charles Gillespie.
Good. How are you?
Hey, Charlie, this you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great. Okay.
You got no camera on, Charles. You know that, right?
Yeah. I don't have a smartphone. My phone is a flip phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Old school.
Old school, baby.
Well, I think we have somebody else in here. Let me go ahead and bring him on in. I think that will be Mr. Chris.
That's what it said. Chris.
This is not Chris Hope.
No, it's not. How many links did you send out?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Chris, NB Drones.
That would be Chris NB Drone. How you doing, buddy?
He's connecting the audio.
Take a minute for his audio to come through.
Technical difficulties.
There you go. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, how's it going? You hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you good now, man.
Oh, so you're not on YouTube tonight?
Say what now?
Yeah, he is.
I didn't see the link on YouTube at all.
I know, because what happened is that when you actually use Zoom, Chris, it's a little different than StreamYard. Normally with StreamYard, I could set everything ahead of time, but Zoom, you cannot set your, you know what I mean, your stuff ahead of time. You can actually do it after you live, which kind of sucks.
Oh, well, I didn't see, like the link to watch the show.
I think you could set it up.
I gotta find out how to do it. There gotta be a way to do it.
Yeah, Laura does it all the time. Laura, the little llama Laura, she does it.
But anyway, let me go ahead and go to the chat because I haven't said anything to anybody here. Let's go ahead and say hi to, who do we have? Mr. Michael Macrenos, thank you for being here. Mr. Michael Jones on RC Hobby. We got, also have Stephen Drones. How you doing, buddy? We got Mr. V Dub, Mr. Jody Drone Shots, 107 Drone, you're not a moderator, but you're about to be right now. There you go. We also got Mr. Drone Alarm all the way from Brazil. Thank you for popping in. We got Mr. Mike, Flies on Drone. Hey, Mike, I did send you your link if you want to pop on in. Susan Lee, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. We got, who else? Northside Hawk. Hey, Dominic, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate that. Who else do we have? Anybody else? Think that's everybody here. Hey, Mike Kenny, how you doing, sir? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate that. I don't think everybody got the link for the show, since I'm actually using Zoom. You know what I mean? From now on,
Yeah.
hopefully everybody will actually remember that about the show. So
It's all good.
Yeah, hopefully they'll migrate over as the show goes on.
say that again.
They'll migrate over as the show goes on. I think we got
Yeah,
18 in here now.
I'm sure they get it eventually. That now I'm using Zoom. I'm not using Streamer anymore.
Right.
With Zoom, I can actually have more people here. You know what I mean? To participate and all that good stuff. So Charles Goloski, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Adrian. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Is it just me, or you're not making any more videos because I'm not getting your links anymore, your notifications?
Well, it's been a week or so since I put a video up, but
Okay. How
Slacker.
you doing, Ray Kelly? Now, somebody that actually is always live is Mr. Al. Sir, what time did you get up? Because I've been getting some pop-ups on Facebook that you be live real early.
I'm usually out of the house by 5:30 and at the beach.
That's the place to be, man.
Yeah, you get a good sunrise. It's nice and quiet, no people walking around the beach. It's nice. I was there this morning with one of the guys in the group, and TJ was going to join us, but he woke up late as usual. So I think he flew with Maddie today, though.
Yeah, he did. I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 10 o'clock, or I probably would have met up with all you guys, but we had to wait until I got home from the doctor's office before we could do anything.
Yeah. Where'd you fly?
We went to Commercial Pier, then we shot down to Hillsborough, to the lighthouse, to the Hillsborough Inlet,
Right.
and then played around there for a little bit. There's a park that sits right there on the south
Right before the
corner.
bridge. Yeah.
Yeah,
right before the
yeah,
bridge.
yeah. We park
Yeah.
in the little shopping center that's right next to it because there's never any parking there.
Yeah.
And
Did you guys notice the sign over at the Commercial Pier that says no drones?
you know what? TJ told me something about that.
Yeah, I sent it
Where
to
does it say that?
As soon as you walk up by the pier, that street,
Yeah.
when you get up there, there's a sign that says no drones, no aerial apparatus or anything.
Well, they're shit out of luck then,
Yeah.
because that's probably they're trying to make that a pier rule. That doesn't fly on a public beach.
According to what he called it, I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not a drone cop. I've gotten stopped over there once or twice, and they told me that there's no flying over the beach over there at all.
I had BSO stop in today, wanted to see what I was flying.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, some of them are okay. Some of them you might get hard asses here and there, but for the most part, they're pretty lenient.
Let me ask a question. On the sign that's posted, does it state a municipal code number?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I'd have to look the next time, because this was probably about 6 or 8 months ago I was there. And
Okay.
I saw the sign after we got there.
Right.
They're doing a ton of construction on that pier.
Oh, are they?
On the reason I asked for a sign to what we call a regulatory sign that controls access or things of that nature, it needs to state the code, municipal code, building code, vehicle code, whatever, penal code, whatever that needs to be posted on the signage, just to verify that it's an actual, real enforceable.
Those signs that say no drones allowed, don't cut it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, this one doesn't say no drones allowed. It's the next time I go down there, I'll take a look at it.
Didn't you send TJ a picture?
No.
Oh, I thought you sent him a picture.
No,
of it.
I just asked him if he saw this, just be careful.
Oh, we weren't actually on the pier. We were down about 2 blocks. and then flying towards
Oh,
it.
then nobody's gonna bother you over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of more people that joined in. Mr. Chris Hope, thank you for popping in. We also got Mr. Rigor Mortis, FPV. Hey, buddy. Thank you for being here, and I really appreciate that. Do me a favor,
Ed.
Maddie's Drone World.
Sure.
Go ahead and make a little announcement about Susan Lee, please. I saw you put that link up there. Do me a favor, go ahead and say something for me.
There's a GoFundMe page being done for Susan for transportation, and you know, not just transportation, anything that can help. She was diagnosed with Lyme disease. She's not very maneuverable. It's hard to get around. No transportation for doctor's appointments and visits and whatnot. Kind of confined to, can't go up steps and stuff. And her health is not the best. So Paul from Wedge and Big, Paul Brown, called me and asked me if I wanted to help him set up a GoFundMe account for her. And I said, absolutely. So that's what it is. The link's in the chat. Actually, I'll just put it in there again. This woman supports every freaking one of you.
Everybody.
Every one of you. Her entire Facebook page is dedicated to everybody else's videos. That's all she puts. She's in everybody's chat. You'll never see her name not there. And I think she deserves it back in her situation that she's in. So, you know, if you can donate, donate. If you cannot, at least share the link out to other people. That would be great.
Yep. And do me a favor. Hey, Dre, if you could go ahead and continue for a minute, I'll be right back, sir.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Adrian. As everybody who doesn't know, I did recently purchase the DJI M30T camera. And I've been flying it out a little bit, just basically becoming acquainted with the this thing. And it is, I call it a thing because it's big enough to be a thing. It is a nice drone. It flies just like if you have a Mavic 2 Pro. It flies just like that. This is smooth. The controls handle very smoothly, but the remote control itself is the beast of anything. The drone is large, but the remote controller is the beast. And as I was flying last night to do the video I did today, it's almost like you got to take your hands off one of the controllers to change it, what you want to do, to go into zoom mode or anything else. You go, you know, until these buttons become second nature to you. You almost got to stop what you're doing to look down and focus on what you're hitting, especially at night, because you can't, you know, like any other remote control, the keypads are not illuminated and so forth. So you got to look what's going on and everything else, which is kind of unusual for me because I'm been flying the Phantoms and the Mavericks for years now, and everything is second nature. I know where my hands are at, my fingers are at. So when you start doing different things, doing gimbal movements and everything else, it's just like second nature. With this thing here, it's like, it's huge, but everywhere your fingers are at, it's right on top of a button.
That thing's got about a dozen button, function buttons on it, doesn't it?
Just on the face, there's 6 buttons on each side, 6 buttons on each side of the screen.
Yep.
You know, everything from a power button, return home. You got your 3 buttons right alongside of the screen for your zoom in, zoom out, change the camera view from FPV, wide angle, thermal, all this kind of stuff. And then you got your 5-wheel thing there also. And then you got your back key in case you want to switch back to another page before. So there's a total of 6 buttons just on the face of it alone. And as you wrap your hands around it, where your fingers are at, where you feel the scroll wheel, plus you got the video, button there. You got the shutter button on the other side. You have another scroll wheel below the shutter button that allows you. Actually, it's 2 scroll wheels over there. One at the top, and then one at the bottom that allows you to use that is zoom in and zoom out. So there's a lot going on, and you'll find yourself touching things inadvertently. So that's why I say sometimes you got to kind of stop and pay attention to what you're doing, and because like I said, you can get yourself confused or whatever or what's going on. But it's been nice. And I picked up the CZ1, I think it's called CZ1 LP12 speaker and light. The speaker, it is what it is. It looks like everybody says, like one of the old Victrola horns you see on those 1920 record players and stuff. But that light that's next to it is awesome. I guess I had it out last night. I'm up 200 plus feet, 300 feet, and I'm moving the ground like it's a helicopter and stuff. If you saw the video, you see where and it moves. It is in sync with the gimbal. So as the gimbal rotates up, so does the light simultaneously. Unlike on the old Mavic Enterprise Dual and the Enterprise Advance, the light is stationary. You just have to tilt it and hope you're in a good position, go from there. But with this system, it rotates with the camera. So if you rotate it up, rotate it down, the light adjusts where you're going, which is nice when you're flying. So you don't lose track of what you're doing and going from there. But yeah, I've been very impressed so far. The last of my time I had out the other day with the my local PD demonstrating for those guys and stuff. They were quite impressed. Because the only thing they got a couple of old I think one or two old Inspire ones which don't work. I think they said it keeps losing connection and the camera is have some issues with the camera, but they can't get it fixed for whatever reason that is. So they're mainly flying Mavic 2 Zooms is what they're usually flying for the department. And then, like I said, I donated a Phantom 3 Pro that I was no longer flying to them. I think they have their own Phantom 3 Pro, which they use for training purposes. So that's why I tell people, if you got some drones that are just sitting on the shelf or whatever, give them to your local fire or PD as training, because these guys can't afford stuff to buy just for training. And I've heard that our county fire spent a bunch of money on an Inspire 2 and crashed it first day out.
I didn't mean to ask you about that. How did that training go? Because it looked like they were having fun. You know what I mean? Flying and getting to know you. Is this your first time ever doing it with them?
Officially, last time I happened to just bump into them. So I've been keeping contact with the officer that was there, who's kind of like the main organizer of all the training. The other officer there was a brand new officer. He's starting to learn to fly. I guess he's going to be getting his Part 107 here pretty soon. And so I gave him a chance to see what it can do and basically see how it can help them out in certain scenarios. So hopefully down the road, I'll get an opportunity to do some training with the SWAT team with this drone, because that's what's really, as far as first responders, this M30T, it could be a really good asset to them, because as long as it's kept away from the area, it won't be noticed. That's the only thing. It is pretty loud. And that's why I told them that the Enterprise Advance is probably a better tool for them if you want to actually do surveillance type work. But it's something to do with a SWAT situation where you have officers going to a closed facility or like a storage container yard, a dock yard, something like that. This thing would definitely meet all your needs. And that's why I was flying last night. I wanted to show how clear the picture is when the trains are going by, that you could actually see the identification of the train cars and everything else, that you can relay that information to the officers on the ground. So this guy took it up he's about 300 feet up, and he's flying around. I said, well, pick up that car over there. And the car was about 800 meters away. And he was able to read the license plate on that car from 300 feet up, 800 meters away. And you can look dead into the front windshield. And if anybody was sitting in there, we'd be able to identify who it is sitting there behind the wheel if we needed to. So it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
I like
think anybody can top that.
Well, like I said, the 300, it's capable of doing the same thing, but then you talk about an extra 10, 15 grand on top of that. And I know some department, like I said, it's all about nowadays, this 30T is more deployable because it folds up just like a Mavic does. And I say the case, I have it. Let me show you guys what I got here.
By the way, Matty, you don't have to. Hey, Matty, you don't have to post the link anymore. I actually went ahead and added it with the thing, so you don't have to do it no more. It's just gonna do it automatically for me now.
Oh, on the Nightbot.
Yeah, and the night.
Yeah, I did the same thing on my on mine. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Fourth State Area Photography, how you doing, buddy?
Go ahead and make me
We
large.
got
Adrian,
Mr. Bob
real quick.
Casey. Thank you for popping in. So Johnny Joan Flyer, John, they went ahead and send you your link, buddy. Just waiting for you.
Yeah,
Go
he
ahead,
said
Dre.
he'll be in shortly.
Go ahead and make me large, Adrian.
I'm trying. Give me 1 second. I think I
Okay.
need to spotlight. There you
There
go.
we go. Now, this is the case for my Mavic 2 Pro. This is an aftermarket.
I got that
case.
same case too.
Okay, yeah, I can thank Sean Oz for this one. He demoed this case and
Mhm.
I bit off on it and I got it. So this is the size of this. Okay, that's roughly about 15 to maybe 17 inches across. This is a case for the M30. Okay. It's
That thing
not-
got wheels, it got a handle, it got everything on that
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
boy.
it's nice to carry around, but like I say, it's not that much bigger. Now, the 300, twice the size of that case I just showed you. And that's what I'm saying about being deployable, is that I explained to the officers, the Enterprise Advance, I was telling them that's something you can have in the back of any supervisor's car. Any sergeant, at least 3 sergeants that are out at night to cover most of your areas, should have the Enterprise Advance to be able to get up in the air at any given time. And then maybe the SWAT team can use the M30T for what their needs are. But yeah, like I say, in our area, just like most law enforcement, they have to share resources. We have one main helicopter in our area that covers about 5 cities and stuff. So depending upon the needs of any given time, or basically if it's been deployed somewhere farther away at another city, the officers have to wait until they get the chance to get something, a bird over their head to do some searches or anything like that. So this allows you to go ahead and do, proceed with the activities need to be done for the most part.
No, Dre, have you already used the what you call it? What is that called? You know how you have the one, oh my God, is it where you can actually pick up somebody's heat detection? What is that called again?
Oh, the thermal?
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
messed with that
No,
a little bit yet?
Like I said, I used it in the video to show you the difference in the video, because I usually like using the black on white thermal. It allows you to see things better. A lot of folks put the ones with all the different colors, spectrums on it, and I said that thing gets all squirty looking. You don't know what's what, what's up and what's down. The black and white is, like I say, it's pretty straightforward. It's easier to identify things. If something moves, you'll pick it up with your visual acuity will pick it up a lot easier. And you got all your different little shades of orange and green and whatever else are thermal colors. And that's why they give you a palette of about different, I think it's like maybe, I want to say up to 16 different palettes, might be 12, I think. I want to say 16 different palette shades you can use. The black and white is mostly used, I say most commonly used, especially for search and rescues or just for searches, because it's more easier to identify somebody out. Now, if you're looking for a heat signature of a person, you can go to some other palettes that make their heat signature stand out in different environments. But you have a pretty wide range of different palettes you can use depending upon the situation and so forth. But I did get I will be taking it out to do a mapping job, hopefully by the end of the month. I did get a new KML file from a client. And it was kind of funny because this drone still being new, when I uploaded the KML file, for those who don't know what a KML file is basically a mapping grid file that is created on different software. Could be AutoCAD software or some other type of software that it allows you to map out an area. So when I uploaded it to the Pilot App 2, it read it as my drone being an M300 because the M30T is not included in their software. So it showed as an M300 using the P1 lens. So I'm interested to see how that's going to come out when I use it on this mapping job. Hopefully by the middle of next month, hopefully I'll take it out there. It's a little small job, about 29 acres, and see what happens on that. But I say when I do it myself, if I do my own map on it, it allows me to pick out the M30 camera, all that kind of stuff and everything else. And that's why I was telling a couple of guys yesterday, I did a job yesterday here in my city. And these guys thought they were being kind of funny. I pull up, I got my gear out, cone set up. I'm in an empty lot. All of a sudden I see this DJI FPV come buzzing by me, and some 5-incher come buzzing by me. And I didn't really pay no attention. I wasn't worried about it. And I guess they felt, they didn't get the reaction they thought. So they came across the street apologizing. And then asked me a bunch of, oh yeah, they came across me, apologized and everything else. And then they started to ask me a bunch of questions about the process of becoming 107 and everything else. And, and went from there. So hopefully I feel like it was an opportunity to educate these guys, because I know they were just trying to be funny, because they were flying. I'll say they were within about maybe 8 feet of me, right above my head. I know they're just trying to see what kind of response they're going to get out of me. And I didn't pay them no mind. But like I said, my whole story of this is that I used the Mavic 2 Pro for that job yesterday, because the Enterprise Advanced and this 30T do not shoot raw photos. Everything is JPEG and for our still shots. So if you get a regular real estate job, they like to see raw photos. So either one of those drones don't do anything for me as far as pictures for real estate, because they like to see those in raw. So I still have uses for my other drones, my Phantom 4 Pros and the Mavic 2 Pro, to do other work. But I say this 30T will eventually replace my Phantoms as far as doing mapping down the road. That's why I bought it for. That, and also doing solar inspections.
Well, I'll tell you what, I could honestly tell you that damn DJI M30T, I could tell I was playing the damn stream in the background. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, Dre, that damn DJI drone that you have, that new one, that thing is a beast.
Yeah, it's nice. And like I said, that combination speaker and light attachment really puts it, way above the rest. Like I said, I've never flown an M300, so I really can't speak for that off the top of my head. I know that thing is capable of carrying 3 or 4 payloads at a time. It just takes away from the battery a little bit, but I'm sure it has the same type of or similar level of accessories that you can put on that thing. But yeah, that flying last night with that spotlight was awesome.
Yeah, that thing was bright. I saw it. I saw the video.
Yeah,
that thing was pretty freaking bright.
Yeah.
The way you were actually flying around the train tracks and all that good stuff, like that thing was freaking bright.
Yeah.
Well, what about that speaker? Is it working pretty good?
Yeah. What happens when you first fire up the drone? The light does adjustment with the camera. It'll twitch up, twitch down, and then the speaker will say activation. So you got 2 ways you can use the speaker. You can use text to speech, and it gives you half a dozen or so different languages, from Mandarin Chinese to British English to regular American English, Spanish, or whatever else. You can type it in and it will speak it in that language to the speaker. Also, you can record your own voice if you want to do that, because it has a voice that it has its own male and female voice. So you can choose that. Like I said, you can use your own voice, record the message yourself, and then that replays back. And it'll even play music if you want to.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that guy from Steel City Drones. He actually went ahead and did a video on it, and he was talking about it with some other guys about how awesome that drone is. Now, somebody did went ahead and tell me, to correct me if I'm wrong, that if you actually bring your camera down, that it actually take a lesser resolution picture. Is that true? Instead of taking a picture, looking forward. That's what I heard.
Well, it's a combination of what camera you're using. like I said, the camera itself has 4 different lenses to it. You have the wide angle lens, which one is a 12 megapixel. The other one is a 48 megapixel. And then you have the zoom lens, and then you have the thermal lens. Okay. And then you have the laser rangefinder also. So like I said, it all depends what camera lens that you're using at any given time. And also, I forgot, you got the FPV lens. Because you noticed in that video when I showed you the screen recording, and you know I don't really do screen recording, but I thought about you, Adrian. I said, let me do the screen recording.
I actually couldn't wait till tonight so I could go ahead and talk a little shit to you, because I know you always tell me you did not do screen recording, but you actually did it this time.
Yeah, and I did it because of you. I said, let me screen record this. I even had to call Billy Kyle and said, how do you activate the screen recording? Because I couldn't find it at first, because I don't do screen recordings. So I wanted to do it to make you smile and say, okay, I did a screen recording, but I was kind of glad I did, because in a small corner, when I was going through the regular lens, you saw the FPV lens down the corner, and you can see how bright that light was shining.
Correct.
With the FPV lens on the side. So yeah, it all depends what lens you're using. But like I said, the night vision part, that had to do with the light. That's just how good that camera is for night vision. Even if I didn't have that light on there, you still would have been able to see the markings on that train like that. Night vision. Now, that's one of the features on it.
Yes. Now, Maddie.
Yeah.
How is it the wrong one? I don't get it, because I'm actually doing it exactly how it is.
I'm not sure. But it's popping up. It says campaign not found.
Okay, so has it always been like that when you first did it? You know, with Paul? I don't know, because you're also putting it in there. It's not working with you, and it's not working with me, so I don't know.
No, if I put this one in, I just put it in there
Kelly,
right now.
How you doing, buddy?
Go to that one that I just put in there right now, and it'll take you right to her page.
Okay. Hey,
but if you
thank you for popping in, sir. Really appreciate that, man.
If you go to the one that you have on Nightbot, it says campaign not found. I don't know why.
Okay, so the one you have now, that's the right one?
Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and try that one then. Let me go ahead and copy it then, and then I'll paste it.
Yeah, that link says 607 now.
Right.
Okay. Let me go ahead and try it now.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it.
You go here. You go there.
Well, y'all handle that. I'll give a shout out to the room. Welcome, London Art, 107
Lonnie.
Drones. Captain Ray Kelly's in the house.
Hey, Ray Kelly, how you doing, buddy?
Tom Limbs Capture online.
What's going on, Tom?
Lake Pilot and Johnny. I know Johnny was driving home. Are you home yet, Johnny? Are you still on the road? And so we got drone ANU visuals. Okay. And Miss
Thank you for popping in, guys. Do me a favor, go ahead and smash that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it.
4 states aerial photography. Thank you, sir, for coming in. MB Drones, Barry.
I
know about Casey because I'm gonna have to go ahead and mute Chris and be drunk. He's being a chatterback. So is Lee. They're being so quiet. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say we got.
Hey, Dre's not letting me get a word in, man.
I say, feel free to jump in, gentlemen. Feel free.
Oh, by the way, Dre,
yes,
I am NB Drones, not Barry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Barry
I'm sorry.
is NE Dronalist.
NE Drone. Okay.
Right.
Actually, he changed his name. Now he's New England Dronalist.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He changed it.
Yeah, okay. Drone to catch a whale. I don't know how big of the drone.
Yeah, I saw that video, Lee. I saw that video when he actually caught the humpback whale.
Yeah, that's a nice picture he posted.
That was cool looking.
That was his birthday present.
Good shot.
Oh, wow.
The feeding whales or something like that. I haven't really seen it yet. I saw the link, but that was about it.
I know Chris, Mark Fisher was talking about going down there, but that was the day after day. I don't know if you guys saw the news report where that whale came up and kind of just pancaked that boat.
Yeah,
almost,
Plymouth.
Almost capsized. Yeah, Plymouth. It almost capsized that boat. And I told Mark Fisher, be careful.
All right, guys, give me a minute. All right, Charles Golowski, I'll see you later, buddy. Thank you for popping in, sir.
No worries, brother.
We'll see you later, Charles.
I think he already left.
Chris, how is that Mini SC working out for you? Man, still working pretty good?
Well, the Mini SC just was destroyed in south of the border, but the Mini 2 I have has been working good. But I did have an issue at Cliff Walks in Newport where the gimbal started overloading, and it's shaking. And ever since then, I've had problems with it. I'll be flying and there'll be like, I don't know, a little bit of wind, and it'll actually it'll tilt and it'll get stuck in that position, and then it'll go back.
Okay.
So I have to fix that in post when I do my videos. But other than that, I mean, there's not really any problems with it. Just the gimbal.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Matty, don't you have that drone as well?
Air 2S.
No. Okay.
Mini 2 I got rid of.
I could have sworn you also had the Mini 2.
I did. I sold it to Doc Murdoch's granddaughter at Spin Up.
Okay. I don't have that drone, Chris, but I do have the Mini 1, and I've never had a problem with it. That Mini 1 is working freaking amazing.
The Mini SC I had was beautiful. I mean, there is a slight difference when you see speed and when you see, some video quality, because most people don't have like a 4K monitor or a 4K phone or anything like that. So when I did videos with the SC, I mean, the quality was just as good. But then I figured out when I got the Mini 2 that you could actually change smoothness and yaw smoothness and speeds and all that. And I didn't even realize that with the Mini SC, because you could do that as well.
It's on the Fly app. You can do it with all the Fly app drones.
Yep. And I didn't even know about that until I got the Mini 2.
What's going on, John? Mr. Fly and Flame Media. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it.
Where's Johnny?
Now,
Johnny,
Lee,
get your ass in here.
Now, Lee, I do see that you have that flying bullfrog that you went ahead and bought. I hate that ugly thing. I'm sorry. I think that unit is so freaking ugly. Let me see it.
One of the top drones out right now, bro.
That thing is a freaking bullfrog.
Oh, the 3.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, do you also have the RC Pro with it, or you have the regular remote?
I've got the RC Pro part.
Okay, I think the RC remote is the only thing that I like about that drone.
Well, that's one reason I got it, was because I wanted the controller. There's it'll show up. I wanted the smart controller to go with it, just because the convenience.
It works great on.
It's actually compatible with. It's compatible now with the Mavic 3.
I know.
Yep.
But my wallet's not compatible with the Mavic 3.
It'll be compatible with the Air 2S soon enough.
I'll tell you one thing to save your money on. The it probably won't show.
No,
you won't
show a reflection.
Anyway, it's the Start RC landing gear that lights up for the Mini 3.
Still not working, Adrian.
Hey,
I don't know why that's doing that.
Mike, Flies on Drone, what are you doing? We can't see you, man. And we can't hear you either. Hey, Melanie and the Bear Dogs, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. I cannot see him. Can you see him?
No, it'll take a minute. He usually takes a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that link with your Nightbot. That's so weird.
No, it's not working either?
No.
Dude, that's the right one. And you see that's the right one.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. That's weird.
Page not found.
I don't know what else to do then.
Oh, that's my charger. Scared the crap out of me.
That was making that noise?
Yeah, I got a weird humming noise. She couldn't figure out what the hell it was. I forget.
Okay.
I have a battery on the charger.
Now we got Mr. Johnny Drone Flyer here in the
Oh,
house.
look
What
at
you
me.
doing, Johnny?
My name's Johnny.
What's up?
What's going on, Mr. Alfonso? Where you at? Man, I see the luggage you have in the background. You going somewhere?
I am going on a cruise. Hey, Adrian, did you call somebody's drone ugly? Like a frog or something?
The Mini 3 is an ugly bullfrog. Yes, it is.
He's gonna whip his out
Oh,
now.
shit, here
Well,
it
don't
is.
whip out your bullfrog. Just whip out the Mini 3.
No, I don't need to whip it out. It's a good looking drone. Adrian don't know what he's talking about.
What's going on, Mr. Fly Zone Drone, aka Mike?
Mikey looks all stretched out. Is it me?
He does.
Doesn't he? He looks all
Oh,
stretched.
a little
Mike,
long
we
in the
cannot hear you.
face.
We cannot hear you, Mike. He does look stretched out.
It doesn't.
He does. No.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
I love messing with these guys. It's so much fun. Yeah, who cares what the drone looks like, bro? When it's 200 feet up in the air, you ain't sitting up there looking at it going, I wonder if that's going to get me a woman. Come on.
If I copy the link from the Nightbot, I get the GoFundMe, the address /f/Susan-Lee-. It doesn't give the full.
I think it's put in wrong because I just actually used it from Maddie's thing, so it's working.
Yeah,
Well,
it's working.
Melanie and the Bird Dog say that it's working. She
Yeah.
used the 5.
Which one? The one that I put in there, or the
Yeah,
one
the
that
one you
iPod
put
did?
in.
Yeah, the one I put in works. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on. It's no
Maybe
big.
it's shortening it because it's got all that extra code in there about the YouTube redirect, whatever, and it makes
Yeah.
it really.
Hey guys, I got some breaking news. Did y'all hear the quote of the day from Maddie today?
Oh God.
He
Yeah,
wanna
Lee, he said something in my
Hey,
comment section
he
about
wanted
it.
to know why he wants to know why it was so little.
Oh my God.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Tell me, Johnny. 'Cause now
All
I'm
right.
curious.
I did a live stream today with my Air 2S on Prism.
Yeah.
And for
Okay.
some reason, the screen was really, really small on when it comes to the ratio.
Yeah.
It was super small. It didn't take the full screen. So I kept
Okay.
asking myself, and I was live asking why this shit is so little.
I told
And
him to
I
ask
kept-
Lauren, but
I kept asking, and then they all made fun of me about it. And Lee made fun of me in the comment section about it. Johnny texted me. I got like 15 different responses of, why is it so little? I don't know.
Tiny hands and tiny.
Who knows?
Lee explained to him why it's so little.
Susan knows. She was in there. She said something too. You guys are sick.
Ray, how's that new drone?
Brain proportion, the way it was being shared. It just,
Doing great, Johnny. Doing great.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's definitely that thing is just packed with technology. I can't believe they got it in for that price point. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's
I
gonna
gotta do
be
something. Some people are killing me. Like Bob Casey is literally lighting my ass up. So let me take that off. Since we don't have any kids here. Everybody whooping my ass tonight.
yeah, they're getting you.
by the way, on the
Hey
main,
Dominic.
Bob
Hey
is
Dominic, how
on
you doing? No
fire.
Cyhawk?
don't buy the Start RC with the LED lights. It blocks the sensors. It kept my drone from landing. Kept telling me low visibility when it was bright daylight.
Oh, you talking about the landing legs?
It's the little
So
land.
it doesn't have the cutouts in it? That's
Oh, that's the one with the lights, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not the landing gear, but the one with the lights.
Gear.
Yeah.
Bottom, and it's nice little snap. I mean, it's good and secure, but it blocks two of the sensor holes.
Yeah.
Good.
That sucks.
It goes
Just cut that part off, Lee.
nighttime or low visibility. It's bright daylight.
Yeah, it's plastic. I cut it.
You probably can just cut that part off.
Yeah, let's see in a little hook up
Oh,
here.
that's where it clips, yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting a set of those landing legs
On.
for my Air 2S. 107 Drones is going to bring it to the Chicago meetup, and it's got the drop system built on it for the Air 2S. Just a set of landing legs that snaps on, and it's got the drop system actually built onto it.
I got the same thing too, Matty.
Yeah, Lee.
It already has the built-in.
Yeah, it's all built in.
It has the lights and everything on it.
You just snap the landing legs on, and then the LED light on the bottom of your drone is what activates it.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey,
He's
Matty,
got
Since you brought it up, why don't you go ahead and talk about that meetup since you brought it up? I was going to ask Mike, but he already popped out.
Oh, where did Mike go?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Oh, that's
Hey,
well, no, yeah, the meetup is August 13th in Bussy Woods. park in, I don't know the name of the city. So it's close to Chicago. It's outside of Chicago, but it's considered Chicago, I guess. I don't know. Fly zone drones and then Half Chrome are the ones that are heading it up. Jack and Chris over at Half Chrome. There's going to be a pretty decent amount of people there. Should be for a first outing. I don't know exactly how many's got lined up, but
It's not friendly for Second Amendment.
who's that?
Leave your guns at home. Illinois is
Yeah,
Second Amendment friendly.
yeah.
They
Johnny Cash song.
or Texas.
I got a flyback, so I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Oh, you can fly with it. It just has to be in a lock secure box and then checked in with the luggage.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
just put that up?
That was me.
You just put that poll up?
That was me.
90% of the people in your chat can't afford the damn thing.
If you actually listen, if you want the drone, just talk to Dre. He'll give you a loan.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Dre.
right.
Oh,
There you
Yeah,
go.
right. Yeah,
I just need an Air 2S.
Well, right now, 3 people say yes, one person say yes, three people say no.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll
say
see.
yes because I already got it.
It was you, you bastard.
Yeah. You see 107 Jones put? Yeah, I noticed that the single ticket winner won in Chicago, that damn Mega Millions
Yeah.
bastard.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's you need to go find out and get a loan. from.
Dude, that I think that was like 1.25
Yeah,
billion.
the cash payout was $747 million.
Holy cow.
Well,
Think of
someone
the taxes on that. Tax is gonna be crazy.
I know I posted a
About
statement
half.
on Facebook and I was safe.
Well, that's the cash payout. It's 1.2 billion, but after taxes taken out, it goes down to seven and change.
Yeah, that's a
100.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, only.
Only, that's all, like,
Oh, that's what I was saying on Art Show. Like, people go crazy about when these numbers get high, but what about at the minimum? Shit, who would take $10 million?
There's about 7 states that have
Come on.
5 have winners with 5
Yeah,
numbers.
2 of them were Florida. They were $1 million winners, and then there were a
Yeah.
few $2 million winners, a couple $2 million winners. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd take $1 million.
Right?
I need.
Dude, I know. That's why people are like, oh, I got to go play the lotto. It's at 1.2 billion. Well, what about playing it at 20 million?
yeah.
I know. Usually,
Either way, winning is going to change your life. I mean, you walk away with 11 or 12 million dollars on the minimum.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good with that. So I think I'm going to start playing it every week, bro. You never know.
set me and my kids up for life.
Shit. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Howdy, Mr. Ron Lockwood. Glad to see you in, partner.
Tom.
Mr. Tom, how you doing, buddy?
I said Ron, not Tom.
Can't hear you, Tom.
Tom, we cannot hear you.
How about now?
Turn that mic on.
Great. Now
There
I got
we
a
go.
question. I got a question for you, Tom. That you take care of the lady. Take care of the wife with the dinner.
It's in the oven right now, and when I hear the bell, I got to jump off.
I got you. I understand.
Johnny
okay?
knows this. I'm the cook at home, buddy.
I hear you. Well, let me go ahead and say welcome
My
to
upbringing
Mr.
on the
Ronald
job.
Lockwood. I gotta welcome Mr. Ronald Lockwood, Mr. Arl Photography, Northside Hawk. We got Cryptomon 5000. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. Guys, from now on, I will be using Zoom for my stream. So if you did not see the notification on YouTube, it's because I gotta figure out how the hell can I actually put that
Zoom
on
sucks.
I'll help
Zoom.
you. I'll help you
I
mess
did
with
not
it.
know how to do it.
I'll help you mess with it. Hey, Chris Hope has a question, and it's kind of confusing, but it's a question. Can you fly these new drones DJI is putting out with your iPhones? I don't
Yeah,
understand what he
most
means by
definitely.
that.
You mean
What
with
do
the
well,
regular
basically,
controller?
Because of the screen?
with the standard controller, of course,
Yeah.
you have to use a mobile device.
Yeah.
If you got the RC, guys, we got to get the terminology right. You know, this is the problem with goggles too, right? So it's the DJI RC is what just came out, and which I think is a bargain and a half.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, came out with the Mini 3 Pro. I'm a Mini 3 Pro owner. Definitely bought that with the package. The Smart Controller was the controller that came out several years back. Okay, and the DJI RC Pro is what you were forced to buy basically if you bought a Mavic 3. Now, me personally, I feel that DJI needs to be smacked around a little because they should have released the RC, the DJI RC, as with the standard version of the Mavic 3. Okay.
I believe so
To
too.
release
I
it
believe so, too.
with that RC1, come on, give me a break. Okay, for what you paid for that drone. And we all see right now the cost of that DJI RC is pretty damn low. As Ken Dono put it, almost like freeware. Okay, because you're only paying a couple $100. It's got the screen built in. I found it to be an excellent controller.
Yeah.
But now, why did they not include that in the base model of the DJI Mavic 3? That
I'll give
should
you
have
an
been
option. You know, give you an option.
Wasn't ready yet. They
Okay.
wanted to push that Mavic 3 out for their holiday sales, I guess.
The Mavic 3, look, this controller has been available. Actually, it's been in their market for a little while. It just hasn't been advertised in their market. It was built before the Mini 3 was built.
Yep.
So, you know,
guarantee that.
That would have been the right option to go with. The reason I just jumped on real quick, because I am cooking right now, is, hey, Dre.
Yes, sir.
Are you leveraging the NIST basic maneuvering and payload functionality guidelines that we had put together a couple of years back, using the drums and the targets? Okay, if not, we definitely have to have a discussion, because there's some great options out there.
Oh, Dre's in trouble.
Okay, no.
No.
Just trying to provide them some resources. Definitely a good model to go by. It was a consortium under NIST, the National Institute for Science and Technology. Got a bunch of us in from all different departments across the country, law enforcement, okay, and Fish and Wildlife, and Fire Service, and EMS. Got us all together, and this course was built out of that. And it's very, very adaptable. It uses, you can either, I mean, if like in a fire department, if they're going to have it at their training facility, then you use some 2x4s, and it's Home Depot buckets with targets. Basically, we built it so it could be built by any department, okay, for small change. If you want to make a portable set, then you use PVC pipe and tees, and you can put it together, and the buckets go on at different angles, and they have targets inside of them.
Right.
And based on your aircraft and based on your payload, you'll fly these courses. We even had it where we had a van, and inside the van, I heard you talking about visualizing inside a vehicle. We actually had targets inside the vehicle. So as the operator is flying, he's got the VO standing next to him and a scorer. And the timer starts, and you fly this pattern, and you have to identify all the targets. And when you identify targets, they're like bullseyes with different numbers in them, or their compass settings. And you have to, when you fly and visualize, you're actually taking a shot at each one. And you're also calling out what you saw. And so there's all types of different courses that were built around this. And of course, it can be built around, the specifics of any department. So it's definitely something we should have a call on. And I'll get this into you. This stuff is free.
Yeah, I've seen a YouTube video years ago about that.
I'll send you some links on that also.
Right.
Yeah, some good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely worth promoting out there. So, Dre, definitely we got to have a call, bro. And Adrian, thanks for letting me jump on real quick. But I definitely will be hopefully right after dinner joining you.
Okay. No problem, man. Thank you for being here, buddy.
So thanks, everyone. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. Zoom, really?
Hit leave.
Really?
Just click
Zoom?
end.
Adrian.
Yes.
Yes, I am going to sign out now. I'm getting up early to fly in the morning. So you guys have a great night.
Care, Al.
How you doing, Johnny?
Thank you, Al.
Al, pop in on the morning, yeah, drones and coffee. Show us your live.
Okay.
Where are you flying, Al?
I think I'm going to probably go over by Hillsborough tomorrow from
Okay.
the beach. I'll take a look over there.
Wait a minute, Al. Are you in Florida as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you for being here, Al. I'll see you later, buddy.
Okay. Take care now, guys.
All right,
Yes,
Al.
sir.
Right. Bye-bye.
Care, Al. Dude, I'm still trying to figure out this
damn Zoom thing. The camera looks too stretched out. I can't find the settings in here.
I don't know.
I don't really hear you, Mike. Say that again.
He said he can't figure out the settings for Zoom for his camera.
You need to
That's why it's
figure out
all
your
stretched
internet.
out.
What you need to do.
Hey guys, I want
Yeah,
to give a shout out to
It's
I want to
lagging.
give a shout out to somebody tonight.
Go ahead, Chris.
This guy right here sent me
Hold on a second. Let me put you. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Go ahead.
this guy sent me a sticker today. His name's Zach Tomlinson. He's
Okay.
got a YouTube channel called Zach FPV.
Hmm.
I told him I was going on tonight, and he's got some pretty good FPV videos on his channel. So I definitely said I'd give a shout out to him. Shout out.
Cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and post his link in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do this. You're already a moderator. Post the link in there.
Mr. Kevin Moore sent me these. He made these, some prop holders for the.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Wait a minute.
For,
Who?
For the frog.
Oh,
man.
Uncle Kevin made them?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, sweet.
Is that for your frog? Your flying
It is for
frog?
my frog. Look, it says it right there. Look, Mini 3 Pro frog.
Yeah, Mini 3 Pro. Sure do.
I feel bad. Tony from Quadcopters and Tech sent me some 3D printed stuff for the DJI RC lanyard holders with lanyard
Oh
clips.
yeah. I saw the
And
one.
then stick protectors that wrap around the controller to protect your sticks. And they got delivered to somebody else's house and I can't find them.
Wow.
They make them that small?
Hey, Johnny.
You play
Johnny,
too much, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, they make him that small.
Yeah,
That right there.
Poor Matt. He was on there. Look, he was on that stream. Like,
I was
why is it so little? Why is it
pissed.
so little?
I called Bill. And I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on here? I can't go to full screen. It was pissing me off.
Well, if the screen's little, everything else looks big. I understand how that works.
That's
That's why my
true.
wife's like 5 foot tall. See, because
Objects
big
in the
American
mirror
man.
appear closer than they really are. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
look, Johnny,
Marty,
check her out.
Marty, by the way, that same shirt that Bill Ronin is wearing, I got it too. I got it in the mail.
Yeah, I know you did.
I went ahead and called Ken and tell him thank you. If I'm not mistaken, Johnny is the one that went ahead and sent it to me, right, Johnny?
Yeah, I made them. Yeah, and I mailed them.
Okay.
And made 'em, yeah.
Johnny mailed them. Ken's idea. Johnny mailed them. And then that's
Thank
why I
you,
asked
Johnny.
for your
Thank you, Ken.
address. That's why I asked for your address, dummy.
thank you, Johnny. It was very, very nice of you to think of me. Appreciate it. Or was it Ken? Did Ken think
That's
of me? Or
Ken.
was it you?
Ken, that's
It was
all
Ken.
Ken. All I
Ken
did
had,
was.
Ken had a whole list.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
must be a,
Hi there, Bill.
Really?
Must be a
always
Florida
thought, I
thing.
always thought that Ken just wants to see me fall off my roof.
He does.
That's all I ever get out of him. Bill, get on the roof.
yeah, because he's an insurance guy.
Bill
Already
takes his
easy.
shirt off on the roof. That's what he does.
Who's this little guy?
Let's say hi to everybody. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Dre.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Chris.
Bill?
Hi, Lee.
Hey, what's up?
Mikey. Look
Hey,
at
hold
you.
on.
Bill?
Bill Renee.
What's up, brother?
Alexis
And
is looking for
Johnny.
you, Bill Renee.
Huh?
Alexis needs your email, she said. She messaged you.
Who messaged me?
Alexis. She's got some file for you for something.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
Jack-
Alexis sent me the that RC plane that she was printing.
Yeah.
She never put it together. She printed all the parts, and she bought the motors and anyway, everything you need to put it together, and never put it together. And then she just gave it to me. It's in my I received it yesterday or the day before. I forget, but I'm gonna have to find the time to put that together, and I'm gonna start flying RC planes. So Bill Renane's Toys is gonna include RC planes and
There we go.
FPV.
Hey,
Because
how you
now-
doing, buddy?
Because now I'm an
doing
FPV
good.
pilot.
Hopefully I can get my.
Because I
You
got the
best
DJI.
looking name in the
Aviation.
business.
No, Art, you can keep your camera off. It's all good.
We know what you look like. We'll just close our eyes and make believe we can see you.
Oh boy.
I can visualize him right now.
Yep.
Is it this,
Really?
we should make up like shirts that have us doing this, and
He's sitting at the
that kind
piano.
of looks like a DJR, doesn't it?
Looks like exactly.
Goggles. Yeah.
You know, that hurts when I do that. So I hope you appreciate what I just did.
You've done it 3 times.
Not as flexible as I used to be,
Mm-hmm.
or that I ever was.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, how come your face is stretched longer than it should be?
Still.
It is.
Hey, Mike,
really
Mike's
is.
got the Funja. Mike, tell him what the Funja is.
The Fuji.
Beauchart is on the man. What are you talking about, Gary?
He went back into surgery again. He ended up going back in.
Oh, damn it, man.
They don't get the settings on Zoom to switch from your camera. To no,
Actually, you could change that, Mike,
Yeah,
because I had the
there we
same
go.
problem, but I fixed it.
how'd you do it?
Hey, Art, how you doing? You're gonna have to go to your camera and just set it. You know what I mean? Hey, I can't explain it, man.
Go to video
You just have
settings.
to mess with it a little
It
bit.
doesn't have
Video-
it.
What?
Video
see
settings.
What?
settings.
Says
Do I
It
have
should be
to have
on.
an-
It should be on the video settings.
I think it's
Yeah,
your
I'm looking
camera.
at- No, it's not my camera because I use this camera all the time on StreamYard.
Adrian,
No way.
you're gonna have to edit that one timer. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoy the content. You need a space between the exclamation point and the address.
By the way, Bill was the one that helped me do this. So give me 1 second. Let me go back to it.
Yeah, you need a space. After content, exclamation point, put a space in.
Okie doke.
But it seems to be working just fine, huh? Cool.
There he is.
Or sit by his piano.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would.
I think I got it.
That would be a good sticker to put on front of the FPV goggles. Yes, it would. Although the ones I bought, I think have Ken Heron stickers on it. I got eyeballs on my.
It should be working good now.
Okay.
Bill, what happened to Jim? I mean, have you talked to him lately? Jim Beauchart?
I messaged him, and then he came in the chat on Artie's channel.
Yeah, I saw.
And he did. Jim Beauchart, in case you guys don't know what he's talking about, Jim Beauchart had his knee replaced, and the doctor wasn't pleased with the progress, and neither was Jim because he was in a lot of pain.
He's in a lot of pain.
And yeah, he had to go back in last Thursday and have his second. They had to go back in again, which is never good. But it was outpatient. They said he was there for 6 hours, and now he's got more mobility. He's actually able to move his leg a little better, and it's like starting over again. It's like reset, so he's probably going to be out another 3 months from work.
So he pretty much got like another open wound, pretty much stitches and everything.
Yeah, they had to cut back into that hammock. Look at
I hope I didn't freaking jinx him when I told him about that before he went in. Remember that when I told him my father's
Maddie, it was your fault, Maddie.
My father's leg surgery didn't go very well. I told him that before he went in, so I felt bad.
Right away, he's got more mobility. So he's going to be going to physical therapy, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm just hoping he's not in any more pain because he's been in a lot of pain, and you don't need that in your life,
Now, I'm sorry, Art.
How you feeling, Artie?
Hey, Art, why do you look like you got lipstick on? What the fuck is going on?
Artie put.
Oh, he's messing with the setting.
It's
He really
that's
does.
really
Sexy art.
I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Oh God Almighty, no. Let's go back to the M330T, please. Stop it.
You can do that in your video settings, can't you? Your background and filters and stuff, right?
Changed my view.
Let me see, lip color. Let's do
Now, Lee, how do you do that, man? Because you got your background looking good. You got a green screen?
No, that's just using Zoom.
How the hell do you do that? I gotta find out how to do that right there.
How to do what?
How do you change his background to still a video in the background?
The main screen, there's a
virtual background
here for settings, and under settings as background and effects. And you've got virtual backgrounds, and you just hit the plus sign, and it says add image or add video. The video has to be 1920 or smaller resolution. It cannot be.
I don't see none of that.
I don't see none.
I just did it.
1920 by 1080.
Do we have to be signed in?
No,
Do we
I
have
just
to be
did it. You
signed
see my
in?
background?
Yep. I don't know how to do that.
I just did it. Go down to where you stop your camera, where it says stop video. There's a little
Right.
tiny arrow right next to it. Tap it and go to choose virtual background.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
don't
there,
see it.
what?
I can try to share my screen, show you.
I'm on it. I'm looking at it right now. You've got to be. What kind of computer are you using?
I've got a Windows 10 computer.
I'm using Windows also. Mike, you must be using a Mac.
No, Linux.
I'm sorry, Mike, that you have a
it
computer
can be
problem,
done.
buddy.
Yeah, you can all.
Who can't? Who's having problems with their background?
All right, Mike, go put the little white hand over your picture screen. See a little white hand that pops up over your picture screen on you? Put it over put your mouse over your screen where you are.
And go to the three dots.
Go to the little three dots.
Are
See the
you
little three dots
are you going through the website?
and
I
choose.
don't have three dots showing up.
Oh my God.
Yes, you do, Mikey.
Yeah, you do. You have to.
Mikey, mouse,
Yeah, you gotta.
home picture.
Yeah, put your
In the top right,
cursor.
three dot-
One at
three
a
dots
time,
will
one at a
pop up.
time, one at a time. Hold on.
Right next to mute.
What is the view you have right now? Is it everybody in like Hollywood Squares, or is it one person and a bunch of people up top?
Right
'Cause he
now,
might-
I have Hollywood. Squares right
Okay,
now.
that's how you do it. You had it in speaker mode. That's why.
Oh.
Now that look
Either-
good,
either.
Johnny. I like that.
Even in
The
speaker though, you can still do it. Whatever. Should be able to figure it out.
Well, I've got 3 windows open in Zoom. I've got a big one that's up on the big screen watching Maddie smoke his joint.
Hey now.
One is in
Well,
Zoom.
when somebody talks, it goes big, right? Yeah.
Got one that's got the
I
date time and you know.
I don't like the one that does the speaker. I just put it on gallery to where it's everybody like Hollywood's like all squares. The speaker one gets kind of annoying because it keeps jumping from person to person. It's kind of annoying.
I've got 2 screens. I've got a big screen TV on the wall and then my regular 32-inch monitor. And so whoever talks automatically goes to the big screen.
Ah,
Right.
I'm looking at art right now.
okay.
Yeah, Lee, I like your background. It's very moving.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks just like you, Bill.
Holy cow.
Oh.
So, oh
Yeah.
God.
Go to Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken.
That's right. Today. It was amazing. 90% of their parking lot was turned into curbside pickup. And everybody was still lined up in the drive-through. And I parked in the last dozen or so spots that were not marked with anything. Walked inside, and there was like 3 or 4 of us inside. And I mean, like every couple of minutes, the little kid came around saying, "You need a refill, sir? Do you need anything else, sir?" I mean, I just said, if I hold up my cup, I want a refill. Other than that, leave me alone. I see Johnny's doing the blur background.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
It only works the best. It works the best when you have a green screen, but
This
I mean,
on
it
the,
still works.
is this on the Zoom settings where all this green screen type stuff's happening?
Yeah. It's under your video, your background, your virtual background. You can put it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not as good as a regular green screen.
No. Green screen will come out better. Wait, you look at Bill's and then look at mine. You know, like it's all weirdly outlined.
Yeah, I know. It look like
Hey
Max
guys, do me a
Headroom.
favor.
Look at that.
Guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash the thumbs up for the stream. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bill, you're acting like a
Yeah.
fruitcake now.
I am like a fruitcake now. Let me see.
Let's see.
Hey, Michael,
that would be a
how you
pound
doing,
cake. Oh,
Fuck is Bill doing?
There you go. You got all sorts of people that are cutting, doing the.
I got this shit down.
We got the man with the guns. Let's see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up.
My lips are still red.
Wait a minute. The man with the guns.
Oh my gosh.
Got the man with the guns.
No.
Been photobombed.
Look
Wait
at
a
this
minute.
guy.
Pumping iron.
Dre, get the hell out of the way.
Her elbow's right on his,
He did it. Oh, at least he got one in.
See, now every time you put somebody full screen, we have to go in and change it back to gallery instead of speaker. It's so
I don't
weird.
see the Matt, where's the gallery at?
Go up to where in the top right where it says view. Where it says view.
Will you see the timer and just go
Oh
to
yeah,
view?
I see it. Yeah,
Click
yeah.
click gallery.
That's what the feel.
Well, there we go.
Oh, there we
Bill,
go.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oink.
You're a pig.
Yeah. I think you need
this
some
urge to roll around my
Bill.
own filth right now.
Bill,
Wilbur.
Yeah.
Pig.
how does a I think Art might know this. How does a pig keep his feet clean?
Stays out of here. I don't know.
He uses ham sanitizer.
Oh.
Oh, that's an art joke.
A little lower than a dad joke there.
I don't have a joke book like Art. You know?
Hey, Johnny,
Oh.
what question did you have earlier on the action 2 earlier? Did you figure it out?
Yeah, actually, the screen, the front screen wasn't coming on. I don't know. I think it wasn't making a good connection. It had this cover they sent, and for some reason, maybe I didn't have it in right or something. But
Hey,
I got it.
hey, Johnny, go ahead and remove that thing, that screen blur thing from the background that you have in your settings, so we can't really
the
see the
blur?
camera that good.
Yeah, let me change it.
I think that's the blur, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
There you go. All right, now hold on. Go ahead and let me see that again. I'm thinking about getting one of those.
They're cheap right now.
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty neat.
So it's 2 pieces in one?
Yeah.
The top one on the bottom one?
Well, you don't get them.
I mean, this
in the
is
base.
just the Action 2 itself, and then this is the module, the charging module in the front screen. This is the dual one. You can get just a single where you don't have this. So
Does it have image stabilization?
yeah, it's pretty neat.
All it takes is money.
I put it on my e-bike today and did a little video on it. It
They're
worked really good. I'm gonna bring it we're going on a cruise to Cozumel, and I'm gonna bring it because it's waterproof.
I like them, and that's pretty nice.
You can just
They're
use
on,
it.
How's the quality in that thing? Is it 4K?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon right now. You can get the dual combo screen for $359, bro.
$359 actually was Amazon had it Amazon that day Prime for $299.
Actually, they have the DJI Action 2 dual screen combo with the magnetic protective case for $359.
Yeah, you get it free.
Yep.
Okay.
You get the box for free?
Get the box for free, absolutely. I'll send you the box, Adrian.
No, thank you. I got plenty of boxes at the house.
I'll send you some prop holders for the Mini 3.
You want me to burn that thing, don't you? That's what you want me to do. You want me to burn it.
Hey,
and
you
send
know
it
what?
right back to you.
It's not going to taste very good when you buy that drone. I have to admit it to us.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to. Matter of fact, Mike keeps saying he's going to get it, but he hasn't.
You
got
say
it
that
yet.
about every drone that comes out, and you end up with it.
He will end up getting it. Yep.
No, not. I keep telling you.
I'm not
that
getting
one.
the Mavic 3. No, I'm not gonna get the Mavic 3. I'm not gonna get the Mavic 3.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Adrian, look. I'll send you some prop going. Look.
Hey, Marty, look at that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Look at that.
What you talking about, Willis?
So guys, I actually applied for a job and I got accepted.
Nice.
So
congratulations.
an Air 2S is in the future, man.
Yeah, it's worth it, bro.
There you go.
That's a great drone.
Nice.
Still a great drone.
Been
I
out of
flew-
work
I flew
for
today.
over a year because of my hands with the carpal tunnel and the inflammation, but everything's gotten a little better. So yeah, I'm going to be an
Awesome.
Hey,
FSQ
man,
tech.
glad, good for you, man.
Well, don't
Congrats.
have hands like mine. Mm.
Yeah, I flew today, man. I
You
flew
can still
today.
fly.
I enjoyed it. I still enjoy flying that thing.
Hey, Adrian,
Yes.
for future reference, when you're done with this stream, go into your Nightbot settings and fix your PayPal.
Oh
'Cause it-
shit, that's messed up too.
you can't, it's not a link. Can't click it.
Oh,
Just
see?
set,
Well, Gray pointed out there needed a space between the X.
Yeah, Gary, that's what that is. That's the.
go
that's
into your
the
PayPal and then copy
mobile.
your link and then paste it into your Nightbot chat.
Okay.
Don't,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? You make it to where it's clickable, just like your YouTube
Okay.
one did.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd let you know that.
Okay.
Huh? Who the hell was that?
The hell was that?
That was Uncle Bill with his voice changer.
Bill's,
Join the dark side, man.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Let's turn that off.
You didn't even
Okay.
realize you had that on?
I put it on a while ago and I never talked. I never spoke, so I forgot. Lee, do you remember you were in Texas?
Yes, I'm still
Yeah,
in.
and I-
He's still in Texas, yeah.
And no, I said, I mean, for spin up,
Yes.
and I sat next to you for lunch.
Yes,
Yes, remember this picture?
right. I don't remember you right where you're at, but your head wasn't quite so big in the picture, but
Well, I got a big head. That was when we were sitting. I saw you there, so I haven't seen you since then.
we went to
I
that.
don't know,
other-
even, but that was when we were having lunch at that Mexican place.
Yeah, the
But you
first-
weren't in the picture because you were sitting right next to me.
Other-
That's all. That's all. I just thought I'd show that. I thought of you, and it's like, oh shit, Lee was next to me when I took this picture. That's it.
See, Adrian, with Zoom, you can't
Also
put comments
with
up
you.
on the screen.
Yep.
Kind of sucks.
Now,
Mhm.
now, Marty, you said I should go ahead and copy and paste the link.
Yeah, copy and paste wherever your link is. Go to somewhere where your link is.
said, Adrian. Listen to him. He knows what he's saying.
Very
Oh,
good,
my
very
Lord.
good.
Oh.
You need to blur his face so his name is protected, you know. Warm it.
Oh my god.
Zoom sucks.
Oh, man.
Zoom sucks. Sound like
That's
Max.
hilarious.
It does. I don't like it.
I'm still trying to find all those toys you guys are using in Zoom.
Right there at the bottom. Right there at the bottom where your camera is, Chris.
What does it say?
Chris, what are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking to join in the group.
What do you mean?
Something silly.
Oh, well, the voices and stuff, that's not Zoom. That's their
No,
That's
I
their,
mean like
sound
little
box.
background things. So I can
Yeah,
look
go
at-
to where it says stop video and that little arrow pointing up.
there's
hit
a
that
little
and then you-
arrow.
Oh, I see.
You
And
go
go
to-
to
right.
choose virtual background.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
And then you just
Your
have to
footage can't
download
be
one.
over 1080p.
I'm
Should-
feeling it.
So,
I'm feeling out of the
Adrian,
loop.
you're clearly paying for this. What are you paying? Are you paying per month or by the year? Or what did you do?
No, this one I just went ahead and did today. This is by the month, which is I think it's $14.99.
I thought it was $14.99 if you paid for the entire year.
No, hell no. If that was the
Then-
case, I would have gotten it. No, it's a year is like 100 and something. 149, I believe.
No. Well, I mean, they give you a monthly rate based on you paying for 12 months, but then it ends up being a little more if you're paying monthly.
Month to month.
Mhm.
Month to month.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
You
I
might-
probably need to go ahead and change it then.
You might be surprised. I don't know. Everybody support the channel right now.
Did you try Restream? Adrian, did you try Restream at all?
I have tried it before. Actually, Marty was the one that told me about it. I've done it before. I've tried it. Restream works all right.
It's glowing underneath the drone.
Works great. Everybody's video looks good. Everybody's
Yeah.
audio sounds good.
Mhm.
It's the stream is doing very well. Adrian, sometimes you have like issues with your stream with your video, and I don't see any indication of that at all. So,
Well, I'm not at home, so
Mhm.
oh, all right. So,
Oh, yeah, you sit out there by your car, right? With the drone in the background.
Yeah.
Where you at?
It's got a house for sale. How much is that
I am
house?
by my girlfriend's house.
Background.
So she is. So you're not using dial-up then?
You bastard.
Your 300 baud modem.
Poor Adrian.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
pretty
right?
good.
Oh, Adrian.
Poor Adrian.
Now I feel like I'm in the loop with my little background.
You okay, Maddie?
I don't know. I'm getting delirious because you guys are getting delirious and you're making me delirious and we're all fucking delirious. I'm losing my mind.
So I want to come up with a new T-shirt when we're going like this.
Hey,
Don't
Paul,
do
what
it
you big?
again.
How you doing,
You're going to
buddy?
end up breaking your wrist.
So,
Really
Matty, how
hurts.
was the flight with you and TJ?
Oh, you only see one thumb. What the hell, bro? It was good. We
Hey,
had
hey,
fun.
hey, Matt. Hey, Matty, when you were flying with, I swear to God, Teach is freaking
He's a
crazy.
trip, bro.
He's talking about, wait a minute, Matty, you fly with a gray screen? I'm like, no, jackass.
Hey, you saw that? Because when you
Yeah,
when you turn your drone off, your screen goes frozen,
He goes
right?
black
And it
and
goes
white.
black and white. And he goes, "You're flying with your screen black and white?" I'm like,
Oh, he
"No,
goes,
dude, I
oh,
just
yeah.
shut the drone off. You freaking retard."
No, no. What's funnier than that is he calls me every Saturday to ask if I want to go fly with him, and last week I told him, I work every Saturday, right? I mean, this sounds kind of weak, but we both live in Florida. We don't live that far apart. We're friends. How hard is it to remember that I work every Saturday? Every Saturday he forgets, and he did it again today. He said, "So, Bill, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm at fucking work." Just like I told you last week that stop calling me on Saturday. I'm at work. I'm off on Sunday, which is why I'm sitting
What's going
here.
on, Mr. Joe Fotoleo? How you
He'll
doing,
call
Paul?
next Saturday.
He will call next Saturday, guaranteed.
He'll call next Saturday.
He'll forget again.
I'm gonna pull up a.
Whatever to Mike.
Fotoleo, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Paul Bay, thank you for popping in, man.
What the hell is that?
So, Dre, do you have any?
Gary?
Hey, Dre, you have any jobs you gotta do in the morning?
No, I did a job Friday, rest of the weekend off, and then next week be the first of next month. I have to check my schedule. I don't think I got anything scheduled to the second week.
Dre, I can barely hear you.
I don't have anything scheduled to the second week of August unless I pick up something comes up. A one-time thing, which I don't like doing those jobs unless I just really get bored.
Got you.
Dre, are you transmitting in black and white?
No, SEPTA.
Yeah.
Oh. He's sitting there watching you take the battery out and then wondering why the video froze and it was grayscale. He's a peach. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yo, that looks nice, man. That picture looks beautiful. Go ahead,
Yeah,
let it rip.
Did I just share that without your
no
permission?
Music.
Yeah.
No music.
There is no music. This is just video straight from the GoPro.
Okay.
Look how nice out it is.
Yeah. If it wasn't 100 degrees.
I know, right? It was hot, but we were in the shade, so we were fine. There were all kinds of people on these three boats over here. I just wanted to show you what it looked like out today. This is where we flew from. We were right there on that dock.
That's nice, man.
Right next to the see the lighthouse?
Yep.
That's where we had the boat dock that one day.
Now this in slow-mo again, or?
No, this is just cruising on my FPV quad.
Okay.
Look how nice it is down here. People that live that are from here their whole lives criticize Florida. I mean, this
All
is
those dudes. Yeah.
People pay big money for this shit, and we don't even appreciate it.
People, it's beautiful. It's like this all the time. It's like I said, it's hot, but it's still, dude. It's Florida. You can't go wrong.
Hey, winter's
love
coming,
this
brother.
place. Yep. That's
You know
just
what I
one-
didn't know? I looked it up recently. You know what the hottest state in the country is?
What's that?
Florida.
Oh yeah.
Not because not the highest day or the highest summer, but because the winters are warm. The average temperature The highest average temperature is Florida.
Yep.
Oh, bullshit on that one.
The humidity sucks even
No,
worse.
look it up, brother. I'm telling you. Highest average temperature.
Want to see this? I almost took my head off landing. Look how tight it is landing where we're at. I almost took my head off. I had my camera tilt really high, so I couldn't see below me.
Below you.
Oh.
See, I got close. TJ
Hey,
said,
dude.
"Oh shit, man, you almost killed yourself."
Did he laugh after?
He laughs after everything I say. Oh, look, a cow. He's a nutcase, bro. He's a nutcase. I love him. I love hanging out with the kid, bro. He's always happy.
Yeah.
You can be in a bad mood, and that kid will make your day that much better. Really will.
Marty, are you flying on black and white?
Plus, he makes you feel so smart.
Hey, Dizzy. Hey, Dizzy, the FPV. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in.
I love
new
TJ.
people, new person coming in. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator.
Well,
Maybe I'll take the
Adrian,
bike out tomorrow.
I gotta split. It's
Yes,
time
sir. I'll
for
see you later.
dinner.
Do me a
So,
favor, Art. Take
thanks.
off that damn lipstick before you go to bed. Thanks for popping in.
Look,
You're
Johnny's
welcome.
live on a live.
Live on a live, yeah.
Still 82 degrees out there.
Pretty
See you
neat.
later,
Later,
Art.
dudes.
Good night, buddy.
10:30
Bye-bye.
at night.
How do I get out of this? What do I do?
End and then
What?
bye.
Red button on the right side, the bottom.
And bye. And stop video right there. There. Bye-bye.
No,
Lee,
you
Lee,
gotta
I
end
got
it.
one of your stickers for the
You're still
giveaway
here. You gotta
tomorrow.
click end.
Hey,
Leave.
hey, well, okay.
Thank you.
And
Good Lord, Art, get out of here.
yeah, what the
Yeah,
hell?
Thanks for narrating this whole thing for us.
Oh, how do I do it? What?
Kick him out.
Somebody get rid of this guy.
Meeting. Oh, what the hell?
There you go.
That's funny.
By the way, Johnny, I got that sticker as well. Lee sent me some.
Yeah, I'm
I
putting
got him on
together
my
a little
case.
pack in the morning. Yeah, Lee got a great sticker, and
got
Chris
some of
Waters
those.
sent me a bunch
I got
today.
the
As a
big
matter of
one.
fact,
I got the
as a matter
big
of
one
fact,
on.
Johnny, Lee's the one that went ahead and told me who did it for him, and I contacted him, and he made mine.
It was very cheap, very, very affordable.
Wow, no rain tomorrow.
Ham operator showed me his logo, and I got one handy.
Did you say no rain tomorrow?
No rain tomorrow.
I'm going out to the levee out in the Everglades with my old man.
Hey,
No
who do-
rain
who
and
do
the
you
high.
use,
The
Lee,
high is
for
only
stickers?
88.
Going out to the Everglades tomorrow morning.
Maybe I'll
Gas
take the
station.
bike. Maybe I'll take the bike out finally. It's been so long.
Showed me his logo, and he says, "You know what?" I said, "You know what the difference is between this logo and my logo?" And he said, he said, "What? You paid $500 for yours. I paid less than 100."
I didn't pay anything. Michael did mine. Worked out well. Has anybody seen TJ's logo yet?
No,
It's so fucking, it's funny. I got a Mike. Do you have TJ's logo handy?
No,
Okay,
not
Mike.
on me. No,
Oh.
not on me right now. No.
Where is it? Let me see if I can find it in Messenger.
Yeah, it's in the messenger. I
It's some funny stuff. It fits him to a T. It's perfect. Let me see
Oh,
if I can find
I
it.
was wrong. The high's going to be 91
I'll send it to you
tomorrow.
again, Matt. I'll send it to you again, Matt, right now.
Well, I might be able to find it. Yeah, go ahead and send it to me anyway, just in case I can't find it. Let
I
me
was
see.
wrong. The high's going to be 91 tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
well,
hot on the bike.
out in the
but
glades, there's no trees to hide under, so it kind of sucked, but they see the, so I'm happy. Where did you send it yet? Is that a yes? Or no?
What?
I'm talking to Michael.
I got you. Hold on.
Well, it's perfect flying weather here in San Antonio. 87 degrees, winds are southeast, 16 miles an hour, gusting to 32. Yeah.
Hey, Lee, how far are you from Incarnate Word, the university?
Lee's muted. What
You
happened
mute
there?
yourself.
This
he
damn
did-
Zoom, I tell you.
He did mute himself.
Zoom sucks, man.
Hey, Lee, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
What was that, Johnny?
Lee, I was asking, how far are you from Incarnate Word, the university?
That's over off of Hildebrand 281. I'm probably, as a crow flies, maybe 14 miles.
Okay, yeah, because we're gonna be coming up there for Southeastern. Our local university is in the Southland Conference with Incarnate Word. So
I'm out by SeaWorld, so.
yeah,
Okay.
I've been up there to a game. That's Tom Benson Field, of course. Yeah.
Hey, well, give me a shout up when you're gonna be in town. I normally, because during the week, I work from about noon to about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, well, it'll be a Saturday football game there.
Okay.
Did you get it, Matt?
Oh, not yet. How'd you send it? Through Messenger?
Yeah.
You guys know a guy named Doc Murdoch?
Of course.
Chris?
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I'll be
Got
with him Saturday morning.
Oh, really?
And then
Doc Murdoch from San Antonio?
He's in New Mexico.
he's in New Mexico, Deming, New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna be staying Friday night in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. That's perfect for TJ.
Oh my God.
I love it, bro. I freaking love it.
Thank you, Paul Wedge and Big. I appreciate that, sir.
He got the big T. He got the big T on his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having he's having stickers made and everything, man. Awesome.
Where's the J? He should have TJ.
Hey, I'm DZ FPV. I appreciate it, sir. DZ Dean FPV. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it.
Look at his
I like
eyes.
that, man.
Dude,
I gotta get some of them stickers. You gotta
Dude,
tell me
it's
some.
so funny. I love this kid.
That's awesome.
So did the drone?
I love it.
I think it fits him perfect. It matches his personality perfect.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's very fun. I like it.
It looks just like him.
It does.
Oh man, Mike, you're the one that designed this, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not done with it though.
Did a good job though. It came out cool.
There's no bulge in his. Never mind. It just it looks like there's nothing there. Like it's a Ken doll.
Uncle Bill is so little.
Yeah, it was
I was looking at it. I was like, look at the physique. It's like, wait a minute, there's nothing there.
Hey, Adrian.
Yes.
Dizzy Dean's asking where he can contribute to Super Chat. Put your PayPal link. There you go. Never mind. You just did.
Is this one working now?
No, because there's no link there. You're not putting it in.
That's
link.
the thing. Like I'm trying to get the fucking link. I don't like it's not. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I keep
right.
doing it right, but it's
Do you
not
have
working.
a link? Do you have a link in your description?
So if you're just putting the www.
Say that again.
Is there a
slash in front of it?
All right. Is there a link in your description for your no, there's not. Never mind.
For what?
For his PayPal.
You go on PayPal on Kudo.
Yeah, you go on your own PayPal and you can copy the link. You have to go to share, copy link.
Oh, I'll share his PayPal link. Hold on a second.
I have it too, but I'm not sure how to share it. I don't know how to share somebody else's link.
You can have your Nightbot do it if you want to.
Yeah, he does, but he
I've
doesn't
been
have it in as a
trying,
link.
but I can't get the goddamn thing.
There
to
it
work.
is. Paul put it in. There it is.
Now, see, that's what was missing was the HTTPS code.
Oh, you gotta put the fucking HTTP bullshit.
Yeah, you have to put the whole link in there, man. You can't
Oh,
just put
yeah.
www not anymore. Not anymore.
Son of a bitch.
You need to just use StreamYard like everybody else.
No shit.
We lose all our little cool settings that I just learned how to use.
I know, right?
Hmm.
Well, you could put stuff on StreamYard too. Just have to have, you can do the same thing with backgrounds. You just have to. It's better with a green screen. It's always better with
It
a green
does. It
screen.
works a lot better. Yeah.
Much better.
Like the one Johnny has.
Sitting in the back that he's not
Oh
using.
yeah, right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was
What are you
being lazy.
What are you showing us, Mike?
But the plumbing broke in your back.
Look at the beating this camera takes, and it still works.
Yeah, well, FPV, man.
Yeah, Mike, you've been using that pretty good while now since spin up, huh?
Yeah, spin up. You want to spin up.
That thing takes a beating, man.
Bro, how bad were you begging for your name to be called on that Mavic 3? Because I was.
I was too. I was too.
Actually, I was begging for the Air 2S DJI FPV drone combo. Either or. You could get either or because I already had the Air 2S, but I wanted the DJI FPV at the time.
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
Yep. I said, let somebody else win the Mavic
Mike?
3. I want the FPV.
No, man, it's been
Hey,
sweet
Mike.
to win that.
Yeah.
Is your camera running at 24 frames per second?
I look here and it's not.
Looks like it's running at 10.
It's saying here that my
It looks like it's jogging. It ain't running.
7 frames per second. Received 14. It's
Okay.
terrible.
No, I'm saying when I see you pop up, it's almost like an old style radio show on TV.
Yeah.
It's almost like a certain. That's why I was asking, because I know before you had shot some footage at 24 frames per second. That's why I was asking, because that's why it might, because you get that elongated look because it's trying to skip the frames.
Yeah, maybe.
You're talking about right now on the stream?
Yeah. You're
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I'm trying to figure this shit out, and I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on here.
Uh-oh, what's
I didn't
Max
sign. I
laughing
didn't
at?
sign in. I didn't sign in. I just entered the meeting.
Right. That's what we all do. We enter the meeting, but usually, most if you buy a standard webcam, whatever, it always shoots at 30 frames per second. If it can if your internet can handle it.
Yeah,
So
right
that's
now
why
it says my resolution right now, it says 320 by 180, and that is wrong.
Yep,
That's why it looks like this.
Right. Yeah. Your resolution is all out of whack, because I say mine is probably somewhere around at least 480, 720 should be the max.
What's up, brother Maximo, Mr. Max at 420? Thank you for popping in, buddy.
Maxi.
See,
Oh, 10
if I
frames per
switch to the if I switch to the computer, watch the computer camera. This is what you get. It's terrible.
Better than the one you had before.
Just cut your neck off, but
Yeah, the computer's down here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh well.
It's just a different look. It has like a retro look to it. I kind of like it, to tell you the truth.
No, I hate I can't stand it.
I mean, if it was shooting at a faster frame rate, I could go for that. So Uncle Bill's running what? We got like a 950.
Thank you, Bill.
We call them things. You got the Uncle Bill like a 950 camera. Who makes some things? Not net gear. Jeez, I'll tip my tongue.
Go to my volume up. I'm having trouble hearing you, Dre.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just talking. Nothing important like I gave you the winning lottery ticket.
Well, I hang on your every word. You know that.
I'm sure you do.
Bill, how'd you get the fancy baseball shirt? I don't even get one of them.
Fancy?
What do you mean? What you sent me? Are you drinking that peanut butter whiskey again?
Nah, it looks good.
Yeah, I like it. And when you do that, the only thing, whenever I wear light colors, something happens that I end up destroying it. It's like when I go to work, I'd say every so often I buy a brand new shirt. Whenever I buy a brand new shirt, that's the day I got to go in the back and get on the machines and get grease all over myself. But if I wear crappy clothes, no problem.
That never breaks.
Yeah, it's what's that rule? That law? I don't know. Anyway, you got the link there, Adrian. Just add that into the timer.
Yeah, copy and paste that and go to your Nightbot and put it in the timer. Yeah.
I was looking
There
at
you
the
go.
Nightbot. I'm gonna have to get Maddie. I'm gonna have to get you to help me with it.
Yeah, I just watched a quick video on it and on YouTube and then just threw it up. Didn't take long.
Be happy to help you, Johnny, if you want.
All right.
But because I only said so many things, I just want the spam control and then the occasional messaging, and that's it. There's all kinds of stuff in there you can do. But
Yeah, the spam control is funny. Somebody wrote something in my stream, and then the Nightbot came up and said, "I hope you learned your lesson."
perfect
And then
law.
it said,
Thank you.
and then it said something about symbols and shit, and he never did symbols in it. It was kind of odd. Nightbot's out there putting people in timeout.
Right.
Well, only
Bad.
if they're not moderators.
Bad.
I mean, you said that the moderators can say whatever the hell they want, which is a good thing because we're all jerks. But yeah, you can set it to X amount of symbols. I have that set to 8. If somebody needs to use more than 8 symbols, they're cursing too much because that's all symbols are. It's like F $, percent key, because you're trying, and then they have another setting for using like Mikey, for example. Mikey likes to put like 20 different little images,
smiley faces, emojis.
Yeah, and it'll you can set it to knock people out for that. But Mikey would be a moderator, so he can do whatever he wants, and it has, of course, you put in curse words, racist terms and phrases, but you got to put them in yourself. It doesn't do it automatically. You have to go in there and pick whatever you want. And if something gets through, what I do, especially when it's new, and is you leave it open, and if somebody gets through, then I just copy and paste, a unique phrase out of what this idiot just said, like a dating site, for example. The words dating site, and you put that in on a separate line. And then anybody that pops in and says dating site on a drone channel, obviously is an idiot. And, they get knocked off. But, like on my channel, everybody's a moderator. No, that's not what I meant. I would date you. You're a very sexy man. No
homo.
No. Homo.
No homo. No homo.
Oh, you just got kicked out.
But like you say, you see if anybody gets through, and then you just kind of tune your bot as it goes along, because you don't want to be too draconian, because you'll end up knocking out people that were just being just being funny, trying to be funny, and they're okay, but they may not be a moderator, and if they're not a moderator, they're going to get either timed out or kicked off your channel depending on what you set.
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
Max here, girls love real pilots, Uncle Bill. What does that mean? Max, what's a real? Hi, Max, welcome in. What's a real pilot? What does that mean? Paul's giving away $50 tomorrow. $50 giveaway on Wedge Your Big's channel.
For one of his videos.
Mm-hmm. That's impressive. They actually give away real money like that, unless he's just stealing them from the Walgreens or something.
Right. You can just go, just grab you some Amazon gift cards and give them away.
I actually won the first one when it was $5.
Did you? I never win anything. I won stickers today on Art's channel. And
Yes,
people
you
like, fix, you won again. I never win. I never win anything. I'm sorry. But you know what? I got wonderful friends like Johnny who send me free T-shirts, so I don't need to win. I'm a winner already because of you guys.
That's Mr. Ken Hogbow.
Oh, you mean if he didn't put me on the list, you wouldn't have sent me shit?
Well, sound like to me.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you a dot, Bill. You get a dot.
Where's your animal crackers?
Put it right here.
Where's your animal cracker? Yep, there they are. Look, he's got them right. Sandy. There you go.
Is that the same animal
Everybody
crackers?
was stealing my animal crackers and at Spin Up.
Is that the
it's
same
Florida
animal
meetup.
cracker
I mean, the
container
Florida
that's been
meetup, yeah.
sitting? Is that the same one that's been sitting behind you for the last 9 months?
No, I buy them in
No,
like
you-
5-pound
you-
jars.
Johnny, did you
Do
take
you-
your Ambien? No,
Now I got to go put the baby in a bed. And he fell asleep.
you're a liar. I love it. We tried to get him to start taking Ambien before he comes on the Fly Zone show back in the day. We tried, Mike, right? We tried. He's so much fun when he's on
Are you
Ambien.
sure? You're looking sleepy. You're looking. you got
He's
this
on.
eight-
He's on it. Yes.
Now I'm straight in my stickers.
Just wait until he starts cussing. Yeah, motherfucker.
Hey, Marty, did I do it right now?
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
You're,
Okay.
you're
Damn it,
looking,
man.
you're looking
Shit.
kind of Asian right now.
Kind of Asian.
Finally, it's working properly.
He ain't
Fuck.
paying no attention.
DeMarco is texting me.
Oh, okay.
Tell him to come in. What's he doing? Is he busy?
He never been on my show before.
DeMarco, he was asking if I got those the prop guards that Uncle Kevin sent.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just seen Dre started rubbing his stomach. That means he's about to go to bed. He look at about he getting tired. You know, he about to open some crackers on some cookies. And he gonna call it a night.
So Bill, you getting an FPV drone? I heard.
Yeah, I already paid for it. It's going to be here Monday.
Cool.
Is that the DJI one?
Yeah,
that's a good deal.
I bought a used DJI Flymore kit.
Okay.
From TJ Grady.
Yeah.
He's the one he had it on Johnny's. That's your group, right, Johnny?
Yeah, the swap shop. Yeah, that's a good deal though.
I thought it was a good deal. Yeah, you know,
and the goggles. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the goggles themselves are worth $560. So for $700, I did good. And Maddie's the one that told me right away. Now I'm, you know, I was at work. Bill, you gotta go buy it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And I do what I'm told.
It's in great shape. I know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's only been crashed 3 times. That's okay.
But as long as it gets in the air, I don't care.
If you get 3, all the time. If you get 3 different boxes with little pieces, then you know you made a bad deal.
Well, he said he's flown it like 10 times or less.
Yeah.
So I either didn't like it or he just didn't have time. Probably didn't have time.
Well, that's like Marcus. I mean, Marcus, Matty, I think Marcus probably flew his about 3 times, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't fly very often.
Well, TJ says he's getting away from video and more into photography. And that's it's not the drone for photography, you know. So that was his saying. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, he took care of it right away. First, I was trying to work him a little bit because I was trying to be like Max. Max offered him $50. He didn't take it. Imagine that. And then he said there was somebody sketchy that I was competing with. So he might have been talking about Max. And I said, well, how about you cover the shipping? And he told me, well, there's a sketchy guy, but he's going to pay shipping. So I'll let you know. It's like, oh, fuck it. I'll just pay for the shipping. So I paid for the shipping and I was made the deal. It's only $30 to ship it. No big deal.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's a great deal either way.
If you're in like where I'm at, I pay 10.5% tax. That's $100 right there, you know? So.
Well, 6.5 here. So it's still $84 for that. So the Flymore kit's $1,300.
Yeah.
But it'd been $1,384 and I ended up paying like $730. So,
yeah.
You know, yeah, it's a good deal. You know, I the only way I would buy it really because used like that, because I'm not sure that I'm going to use it all that much, you know, but we'll see. I'll have fun with it. I was talking about, the other channel. There's there's actually an AMA club near here that it's drone friendly. And, I mean, they actually say they welcome different drones. So that'll be good. So there's a nice field where I could take it, and there's a field where I could take that. I'm going to talk to these guys. I'm going to look them up, but they seem like a pretty good. The way the friendly nature of their website, I haven't spoken to any of them yet, seems encouraging that they would actually welcome drones. So I could bring my drones, bring the plane. They could make fun of me when I'm trying to fly it, teach me how to do it right, and whatever, you know. So that'll be that.
Not like ours. I messaged the guy on Facebook. They have a little field here, and he goes, "Yeah, we don't welcome drones." That's just how he responded to me.
Well, there's several groups in this area between this county and the county next to us, and that was the one. There was another one that kind of seemed like they'd be okay with it, but this one flat out said on their site, "We welcome drones." So it's like, oh, I like them. And they're the biggest one. So imagine that. So you're friendly to all different UAS and you end up being the biggest local club. So there you go.
Hey, Mighty Drone World, check your phone, buddy.
Sure.
What did you do? Send him a Domino's pizza?
Yeah, I actually did. He told me he's hungry, so he's on his way right now.
Are you surprised?
Actually, no, I'm not. Not at all.
Nope.
Are you guys doing like private conversation right here on screen?
Yep.
talking about people and stuff.
Yep.
So Dre,
But
since you got the DJI M30T, I'm assuming that you're already sick of the Enterprise. Send that bad boy this way. I'll pay for the shipping.
nope,
Thank you, sir.
that's okay. I always
Yeah,
got a
man.
backup.
Yeah, Dre, what are you gonna do with all them little toy drones like the Mavic 3 and the and stuff like that? You got to get rid of
My
those.
way.
Like I always tell you guys, I always go out with 2 drones. One's
Yeah.
a main drone and one's a backup drone. So now I got 2 thermal drones. One's a main drone, one's the backup.
Yeah, but you got that big mama drone and all the little puppy drones. You should do a video. You should do a picture of, of them feeding.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be heading out right now. I gotta
All
go
right,
eat
Chris.
before I gotta go donate some plasma tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Saving
All right,
the world.
Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
good night, buddy. See you later.
Good
Thank you for
night,
coming
buddy.
in, man.
All right, man. Have a good night, guys.
Yes, sir.
You
Good
too, bud.
having you, man.
Thanks.
Mikey, do you got anything else to say? Because you've been talking our ears off.
I know, right?
I'm
He's in a
tired.
chatterbox.
I've been tired all day today. I had a lot
He's
to do.
he's actually bummed out that he got a
Yeah.
crappy ass camera and he can't get it to work.
Yeah, that too. But anyway,
Got to get up early for drones and coffee in the morning, Mike.
Yeah, I was helping my brother out today. And
What?
then now tomorrow I have to wake up early. I have to go pick up the
Dude,
tank-
your
tank
internet's
stuff.
freaking sorry
What?
tonight, man.
Adrian's feeling special tonight, buddy.
I know, right? Your internet is freaking sorry tonight, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
you're
are you
you're
gonna
doing the robot voice just now. Just now.
Tutti frutti, arrivederci.
Here you go.
What kind of camera are you using, Mikey? That
Dude,
you're
I
having
don't
trouble
have. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
with? What kind of camera is it?
I've been using this trying to figure out the settings the whole time here all night.
It says network bandwidth is low.
He's
No, I'm-
killing me. He's
I'm
killing me.
using
What camera is it?
The iPhone. I'm using the iPhone right now.
Oh, being tricksy with the iPhone. What's
Hey,
what?
Mr. John, Mr. JRC, how you doing, buddy?
Are
Thank
you
you for
using a
popping in, man.
PC? Are you using a PC or a laptop or a Mac? What are you using?
I'm
What's it
using,
at? What are you streaming from?
I'm streaming from my computer like all you guys.
Computer.
He has a
Now it's
phone attached to the computer.
Right.
Is it
HDMI.
like a Windows computer?
It's a Linux.
All right, so it's a Windows computer.
It's a Windows. Yes, it's Windows.
He's hard.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. I've been having problems lately, even on my stream, right, Matt?
Yeah, something's
And
going
I-
on with
and-
your shit.
And I have the new X-Fi. I got 300 megabytes too. I don't get it. And I'm the only one using the internet here.
Hey, Mr. JRC, thank you for popping in, John. Appreciate it, sir. Well, now you sound a little better just for a quick second, Mike.
That's what it sounds like, Lon. Got auto tune.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, I didn't mean to aggravate you, Mike. I'm just checking in with you.
Yeah, I'm not aggravated, dude.
I love you.
Johnny.
You know I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. It just happens. I'm just tired today, bro. Real tired.
Johnny. Where are you? There he is.
I gotta go grab the baby, put in bed. Hold up.
He's not putting the baby to bed. He's going to get the Ambien.
He already had it. You can tell by looking at his eyes. I tell right as soon as I saw him. I love it when he's on Ambien. He becomes so funny.
No, I'm not an Ambien.
Nah.
No.
He'll just start saying dumb shit out of nowhere. It's so funny to watch.
Is that code for going to take a dump? Gotta put the baby to bed? Dropping the kids off at the pool.
Mr. JRC, what's up?
Oh, look, he's got a kid. He's got a child.
Hey,
So-
hey, Lee, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it, sir.
Did he just go in the closet and pull a kid out of there?
No, he fell asleep on the sofa. He was watching the movie.
Can't mess with Johnny.
Why are you keeping kids in your closet?
That's not the closet, it's the living room. He was watching
That's
YouTube
funny.
and fell asleep.
Oh,
He was watching
no
some
kidding.
drone show, and even as a
No.
kid, he said, "That what a shitty show."
Oh,
No,
wow.
Oh,
hey,
God.
Marty. Hey, Marty, did you get the Susan Lee thing working or not?
What do you mean?
Susan Lee GoFund, because I've been trying to get on it and it's not doing nothing for me.
Well, go to the one I just posted it. Go to that one.
Hey, you know what that little kid said right before he fell asleep? He want to know why that guy's using Zoom.
Really funny.
You know, the ambient makes you nasty.
It does.
know,
I
right?
love it. I love he becomes an asshole, bro.
No, that's too strong. Nasty.
Out of
Nasty.
nowhere, he'll just call somebody, you motherfucker.
Nah, it
I
becomes
ain't
less.
took it. I haven't taken it yet. It's too early. I'll take it at 10. Which
It's
is
10.
It's 10. It's 10.
It's 10:02.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
hop off because I got to get up for drones and coffee early in the morning.
Yeah,
guys.
buddy.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you in the morning.
Early.
Y'all
I'm gonna
be
head.
up
I'm
too
gonna head
early.
out too, Adrian. I'm gonna head
Thank
out too.
y'all,
I gotta wake
Adrian.
up.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, man. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, Mike.
All right, mate.
Later.
See you, brothers.
Later, guys. Hey,
Johnny, you're about
Tom's
to go
back.
too. Thank you for popping in, buddy.
Yeah, Johnny's out. Johnny's out. Tom's back in. How was dinner, Tom?
Johnny.
Never mind, Tom. Hi, Tom. Turn on the mic.
Would I scare everybody off?
I think you did.
Yeah.
They heard you're having a monsoon. They're afraid
That's
you're gonna
it. Lee, how are you, man?
be area.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner was very good. Thank you.
We're all counting on you to carry the conversation right now. Did you notice that? Everybody got quiet and waiting for Tom to
Yep.
talk.
Thank you.
No pressure.
Hold on. I got to turn off some audio someplace here.
Audio.
Dun, dun.
There, I'm back.
audio.
Okay. Good. Monsoon. Yeah, that's what they call it out here. I call it pretty scary. It's,
I mean, when I saw the news of the casinos having water running through the casinos,
you know what that means, Lee? That means the house now gets 99% of every dollar.
Right.
Okay. So for the next few months. Yeah, I don't cry for them much. They made last month, they made $1.4 billion in revenue last month or so. But yeah, no, I'll tell you, it hit the strip hard. It hit Reed International pretty good. And the ground is just solid out here. So it doesn't absorb water very well. But I'm up in the foothills in Henderson in an area called Anthem in the Black Mountains. So we look down at Vegas. We're about, our elevation here is 3,000 feet. Vegas is 2,700. So it came through pretty hard. I mean, the thunder was unbelievable. We have a bunch of, spillways and culverts. And unfortunately, like in downtown Vegas area, the homeless tend to make those areas of refuge. And unfortunately, there was a 50-year-old earlier in the week in Clark County and Las Vegas fire tried to effectuate a swift water rescue, but unfortunately, when they got to him, he was already deceased. So, but yeah, that stuff comes up quick, and if you're in the wilderness areas, you really got to pay attention to things.
Yep.
Lee, you're here soon, right? You're another week.
yeah, I'll be arriving on the 7th of August.
Good deal, man. Safe travels, definitely. You're gonna have a great time.
So,
And it's a dry heat. Don't worry, it's a dry heat. I want the T-shirt with the skeleton on the Chase Lounge with the beer, and it says it's a dry heat.
Except when there's a monsoon.
You know what? This is the only time we have humidity. Okay, and even with the monsoon, we're only at about 40% humidity. Normally out here, like last week, it was 110. And I had 8% relative humidity. I tell you, laundry dries very quickly in the garage. I don't have to use the dryer in this house for anything.
Thank you, V-Dub. I appreciate that, sir.
Look at Mr. J's comment. Is Lee Bessing up Schitt's Creek or something? Where does this guy come up with this shit?
Question.
See, you know, here's what happens with Zoom. Everybody gets background crazy.
I know. Every time, man. It's always, you got to be involved. Chris did it when he was on. He didn't have a background. He's like, oh shit, I need to get a background.
That was the Guadalupe River behind me.
Remember when TJ was trying to do it? TJ would not give up on the damn background. Took
Lee,
him
that
30
looks like a good place to fly an FPV.
Yeah.
So what are you flying with when you come out, Lee?
I bring everything with me.
What are you taking? What's the arsenal look like here?
My primary is my Evo 2 Pro.
Okay.
It handles the wind. It handles the low light for nighttime flying. More importantly, aeroscope won't see it.
Yeah, well, like I said, you have Lance authorization.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Print it out.
And you have your documentation with you. Remember, first off, you're staying where you're staying. Don't fly from where you stay.
Right.
Because the only thing they could ever do to you is ask you to leave the premise.
Exactly.
Okay, so you can fly just about anywhere else. The casino can't really do anything to you. Okay, if they detect you, or like I said, all they're going to do is reach out to Las Vegas PD. Metro will swing by in their black and white. They'll ask you what you're doing. And just, in fact, there's two pamphlets. And if you go up on Mavic Pilots, this pamphlet right here is basically, what are you doing with that drone? Okay. And there's one actually for recreational pilots and one for Part 107. And it lays out exactly. Actually, this little brochure is to hand to law enforcement. Okay. Education is key.
And I had 107. They would not give me permission to fly there without being a 107.
Oh, yeah, definitely. In the area that you're flying, most definitely. And you only got 150. Just realize everything around you is taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, for your reference points, the Eiffel Tower is 540 feet AGL. And as a 107 pilot, you are not authorized to fly within, radius of that, right? And people don't realize that the Bellagio fountain reaches heights of 400 feet.
And they turned me down for 300. I asked for 300.
Yeah.
Turned me down. And I said, okay.
Helicopters.
Okay.
So helicopters on the strip are limited to, it's supposed to be 500 feet. Okay. But unfortunately, they'll go a little lower than that. So I think where you're flying 150 feet on the strip, you're going to get unique shots that most people can't get, Lee. Okay.
I have my strobe lights on for nights.
Yeah. And the spot I told you, is a good one. I mean, that's a good vantage point from there.
I wouldn't mind finding a place where I could get to see the fountain, be able to see the fountain. But if I have to, I'll do it from the ground like all the other millions of tourists.
Yeah, right. Just, foot traffic over there will get pretty busy, but that's why your best day is a Tuesday.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. And then Red Rock, you're going to have a blast in Red Rock.
Oh, yes. Looking forward to that.
So really, Red Rock is very, very easy to fly from because there are approximately, I think, a dozen parking stops along the 13-mile scenic drive. Each one offers nothing but opportunity. Okay. Set your 107. So set your maximum altitude, of course, to the maximum 1,640 feet.
Right.
Okay. You just remember there are climbers also in the area. So
don't buzz them.
Yeah, buzz them. Just make sure you don't startle them.
I mean, I'm also bringing the Mini 3 Pro. I'm also bringing, I've got my DJI FPV drone. And I thought about bringing my Mavic 2 Pro just to back up. So I'll be drone poor.
Well, yeah,
but I thought
you're going to go.
TV.
You're going to go through batteries.
You did.
Hey, really quick, Adrian, I'm gonna jump off, bro. I'm gonna go. I'm heading out of
All
here.
right. Thank you for being here, Marty. I'll see you later.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Matty,
Tom,
have a good one,
Tom,
man.
Lee, Bill, Dre. I'll catch you guys later.
Dre, good night, buddy. Thank you for being here, bud. I'll see you later, man.
Good night, guys.
See you, Matty.
Yeah, he's East Coast time. He's
So if a helicopter is supposed to stay above 500 feet and he flies
Yeah.
down to say 350 feet, then as a drone pilot, you could just fly right into him. You'll be okay, right?
Yeah, I think that's actually covered under 107 on the test. Okay. Yeah. That would be the
You could just, you could
no
just
to all of the above.
kamikaze right into him. It's okay.
Bob, do you know a guy named Douglas Spotted Eagle?
Douglas Spotted Eagle is in the commercial drone community.
Yes.
He's been a big advocate in the community.
Well,
And
he gave me a phone number for Metro Airborne and suggested that I call them before I launched to tell them that I was in this area, what I was doing, and that I had the FAA authorization, and just to head off the investigation and
file an advisory. Remember, that's another thing you can do through the apps. Okay. Definitely file an advisory, and you can notify the local. I mean, their ads are all over the place. Okay. You can notify the local helicopter providers over here if you'd like. You'll be up in the air at 150 feet. You really shouldn't have any difficulty in that realm. Okay.
I'll be right back, buddy.
You're flying in a canyon, basically. So like I said, if you stayed over the median, okay, which is a landscape median, just watch the crosswalks, which you'll be high enough to avoid those. And you fly right up through your area of authorization and back. You'll get some great shots. You'll get some great imagery. Just, time of day, all of that, as you really shouldn't have a problem with overheating or anything. I think you'll be fine. So it's basically just as long as you fly over the median, there's tons of foot traffic. That's the only thing you can get hooked up for. Okay. Especially if you're going to share that media later on. You don't want to be, tripped up by somebody filing a complaint. But you should be fine. Otherwise, there's some great opportunity where you are at.
Also told people that, I always leave my camera running, but and then edit it out. And some guy locally was showing me this video. He got the Nano Light Plus, and he went down.
I think Lee just froze. Or did I freeze?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, it's definitely Lee.
Yeah.
I'll give him a couple of seconds. He'll come back. Think. It's a nice shot of him.
He doesn't look drunk in that shot.
Yeah, no, he looks good.
Yeah. Nice.
His chair must be green because he turns sideways and his chair disappears.
Oh, and it disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a green screen behind you that you're leveraging. Yeah. You can see the difference.
Yeah. Well, I stream inside my.
Hey,
this
Lee,
is like
I
an
guess you have to
office
go.
second
Thank you
bedroom.
for
It's a
being here,
mess.
buddy.
Yeah, it
So-
makes sense. I had one, especially with the pandemic, I had one that clamped onto the back of the seat.
Mhm.
It's like the fold up reflectors. And
I
that worked
consider
rather
those, and I
well.
wish I did something that was more convenient because this one doesn't. I mean, they got those nice ones that that'll go up, with a spring load. This is not one of those things. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I sold
actually
off
just
all
a
my
frame.
studio equipment. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
a frame
light
with.
stands.
And I'm too lazy to take it down, so it just stays up and it's in my way all the time.
Makes sense. I had one, especially with the pandemic, I had one that I'm getting somebody's got their YouTube on. Okay, there we go. Reflectors.
Really. And I wish I did something that was more convenient because
This one doesn't, I mean, they got those nice ones that
Oh, is that what I sound like? Christ.
bring low. It's not one of those things.
God, I don't like my own voice.
It's just a frame.
So we lost you there for a couple of minutes, Lee.
Okay.
You got audio back, Lee?
There you go. Sorry.
Yep, you're good, Lee.
I lost the Zoom app, shut down completely.
Oh.
And so I went over to YouTube to see what was going on, and I saw where I stopped suddenly. And everybody said, no, they were still up. So I went back to the link and reconnected.
So did I miss something? Was there a discussion about why the switch to Zoom and Adrian?
Okay.
So
basically, I don't mind using StreamYard. However, as I send you an invite, Lee and everybody else on StreamYard, I don't have a paid version. I was actually using the free version. So
okay. Yeah.
If I had StreamYard, oh shit. Amber alert. Anyway, a lot of you guys will not be here. So what I figure is that, well, let me go ahead and just get the Zoom, because with Zoom, I can, I can actually use the free version, but it only gives you like 41 minutes per stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
But I chose to go with the paid version, which is like $14.99. And then I get unlimited streaming, you know what I mean? Over 100 people, you know what I mean? I could just have as much people as I want to. So I figure, why not? I go ahead and do it. If you guys want to go ahead and support the channel to help me out a little bit, the link is there.
Absolutely.
If not, I just go ahead and pay for it myself. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
See what happens here. I mean, look at Bill. So.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So this is what happens with Zoom. Okay. In fact, when I was holding official job Zoom meetings, we, of course, had some of those incidents. There was a great skit on Saturday Night Live about Zoom. And if you watch that, if you've had to work remotely at any point in time, you'll laugh your ass off. They captured it all.
Yeah. But if you think about it, Tom, because this is my stream, I mean,
yeah,
I can always do this.
Absolutely, man. Being resourceful. I thought there was a problem, with the product or something like that. And yeah, I know they have different tiers. Yeah, they have different tiers.
See how he's like, you don't have to leave, Bill. You jackass.
No, that was a buddy.
Hey, wait a minute. Did Jack Rabbit FPV in here, Mr. Scott? I didn't see him.
We had a local pilot that put up a video where he flew all over the downtown San Antonio area at about 600 feet AGL. And it's unrestricted. You can fly 400 feet AGL or 40 feet above the buildings. The problem was he was going from landmark to landmark.
I'll see you later, Brother Bob.
All the way across town at night. And I said, nice video, edit the heck out of it so that you can't tell that you made one continuous flight. Don't put the evidence up there on YouTube.
Well, look, it's all about getting likes, okay? Let's remember that, okay? At
Bill,
what
why did you
expense
leave?
is the question, right? So, you look at it, it's pretty funny. We all complain about the drone police, right? We need to, first police ourselves. If you put yourself in harm's way and you're in harm's way and something happens, then you got to take responsibility for what you do. So if you want to make those kinds of decisions, hey, it's just like, look, posted speed limits. Okay. We could have a whole discussion about that. If you're caught speeding, you get cited. Okay. And if you get caught in some areas or counties or states doing 15 miles an hour or more, that can be considered felony speed.
And you could go to jail.
Right. So you got to take responsibility for what you do. The FAA's job is not really law enforcement. It's education and safety. But if FAA lawyers want to make an example of somebody, I would just choose not to be that one. That's all. So, hey, I'm not my brother's keeper.
Hey, Uncle Bill, after you make your dream, bring your ass back over here then.
I choose not to post any video evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go after they're showing the video in the courtroom and they ask you about the video. I don't think going, I'm going to invoke the fifth really is going to hold, much weight against the what's seen by the eye, right? So
for a while, somebody was going after Ken Dono, and they were going back to some of his.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I know.
He was flying, beyond line of sight. He didn't have a spotter, and then he'd say, "No, my wife was sitting in the Jeep." May or may not have been.
My wife is always with me, Lee. We're joined at the hip, baby. Okay.
Hey, brother, Northside Hawk, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Tommy Jean, thank you for being here. Really
always have a
appreciate it.
VO with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it costs you lunch. Funny, Lee, I'm at Red Rock, right? And I'm actually flying the FPV. So I got the tailgate of the truck down. I'm sitting on the tailgate. The wife is sitting next to me. I have the goggles on and I gave her the smart controller. Smart controller is great for that because you can hook that up directly to the goggles. And then you can have somebody look at that screen and see what you're seeing.
Which smart controller?
Wait, I was just about to say that.
The
Which
smart
one?
controller, the original that is actually the smart controller. The one that came out with the Mavic 3 is the
RC Pro.
RC Pro. And the one that came out with the Mini 3 is just the RC. Okay.
Okay.
So the smart controller, unfortunately, it doesn't work with the RC. It only works with the original smart controller.
Okay, I've got
So-
one.
Okay.
So
you
wait a
plug
minute.
that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Tom, explain. You said your wife have the first generation smart controller, and are you
She's
saying
sitting
that she
there
was
next
able
to
to
me.
watch the feed from the DJI FPV drone on it?
From the goggles, yes. From
Really?
because, yes. Connection. You got connections right there, baby. Okay. Now, of course, have a long enough cord. Okay. Because you don't have eyesight. You don't want to get tossed to the side when she moves the controller. So she sits right next to me. Okay. And the cable runs from that in on the smart controller. You're good to go.
So is it connected to a HDMI? What?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the cable. I don't even think about it now. But I'll send you the info on it, and you can look at it up online also. You have HDMI, and you also have you have HDMI on the goggles.
Correct.
So I'm trying to. I got a ton of cords here because I was just setting up the new office here, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I have
Because
both. I have,
if I'm
I
not
have
mistaken,
HDMI. I have mini HDMI to C, and I also have, and it could be C to C.
because if I'm not mistaken, Tom, I was under the impression, well, not under the impression, I know that the DJI FPV drone is through the DJI Fly app, and the original smart controller is DJI Go 4.
No. You can have the Fly app on.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You do, because that's why I fly my Mavic Air 2 on the DJI Air 2. Never mind. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm looking it up for you now.
Will they go and try to trick you into upgrading your firmware?
More than likely, depending on how outdated your firmware is. Okay, Ed, Rick could put out a video. Hold on, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Stand by.
Yeah, because mine is giving me a choice of Mavic 2 Enterprise Advanced, Phantom 4 Pro, Enterprise Dual.
Yeah, that's because you have all those drones saved in there, Ali. of course.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that you need to go through much of that. So hold on, I'm going to send you a link.
By the cable.
I just put out the link for a video that Ed Ricker did, so you can watch that later on. That's how to hook up to go from one to the other. So going back to what I was saying was she was sitting next to me and I'm sitting there flying with the goggles on, and I'm flying the FPV with the motion controller. There's nothing more immersive. I'm flying in sport high roll with the motion controller and doing that cliff diving, okay, the ridge diving there. And it was so funny. She starts laughing, and I said to her, "What are you laughing about?" She says, "Well, when you went over that ridge, you lifted up your feet, okay, while you're sitting on the tailgate of the truck. That's how immersive it is." Okay.
I know because I have it, and believe me, it is.
That's, I find the FPV to be fun. I find the FPV to be as close as you can come to flying. Okay.
You actually feel like you're in the freaking cockpit when you have the goggles on.
Yeah. Yeah. I always tell people, like, we had a couple of friends come by and I shared the goggles with them and I said, you got to sit down. Okay. Never hand those to somebody. It was funny when I got the original goggles. Remember those big white whales? Okay.
Yeah.
I was flying at a friend's marina and staying over on one of the boats over the weekend. And I brought the original Mavic and the goggles. And so I put them on her and I had her fly. I had to sit on the dock box on the dock, right at the stern of the boat. And she flew and she says, "Why'd you make me sit down?" I said, "Well, first off, it's a dock. I don't, with this, you'll completely get disoriented. And the next thing I know, I'm going to have to fish you out of the water." Then I put them on and I did a quick flight that I wanted to capture out in the bay, the Great South Bay. And when I took the goggles off, Adrian, there were like 7 people lined up. Like I was giving pony rides. Okay. And that's actually what I did. I took the goggles out almost everywhere I went. And, if somebody was like, hey, especially if it was a Karen, you could convert. I went, hey, take a look. But yeah, that was funny. And when I did some jobs also, when I was doing, some with the drone in the early days, I was doing some recreational boat sales, for video for those sales agents. And in fact, I was flying up my friend's marina when one of the boat owners came up and he said, "Hey, I'm selling my boat. Would you take some video of the boat?" And I was like, "Absolutely." Well, one boat was called the Mac Attack, and the other boat he had was Mac Jr. And he owned a half a dozen McDonald's franchises on Long Island. So one thing I learned about, flying, you had to fly from the boat also while it was underway, because most boat owners, prospective boat owners, they don't want to buy a boat they see static in the water. They want to see it underway. They want to see how it planes through the water. Okay. And they also want to see it being taken out of the marina and redocked, because they want to see the person who's been operating and is competent enough, or they have to look for hidden damage. So I learned a lot, doing that kind of photography, and of course, learning how to hand catch. I think one of the best drones for that kind of work still remains today, like the Phantom 4 Pro. Okay, the V2. That's still a great drone, and that's a great drone because nothing easier to hand catch than that big beast. But the being able to keep up, they would want a shot, following the boat. They'd want a shot, parallel alongside, and they definitely want a shot straight on the stern coming. And then, of course, docking. So, that was, I have to say, easy money as a side gig. And you Floridians need to take advantage of that. Go check your local marina, see if anybody's looking to sell their boat. Talk to them and have a business card to hand out. Of course, this guy said he turned over those boats in record time because of the video. And in fact, I shot one of the boats using the original Mavic, and I had bought this contraption. I'm trying to remember who made it. It could have even been Freewheel. It's called the Katana. It's basically a frame you attach to the drone with two handles on it, because you could still video with the drone in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Well, this was a set of handles. It was like a gimbal camera. So I bought that. I forget what it was, maybe $40. And I clamped that to the drone, and I shot, the first boat I shot was more of a cigarette boat. The second boat I shot of his was a big cabin cruiser, and he wanted interior video. And I figured the easiest way for me to match the video was to use the same drone I flew with to capture the interior. So just had all the lights turned on and all on, and just after I flew, hand catched it, turn around, folded it up, put the Katana clamp on it with the two handles. Okay, started the video and walked through. And then, of course, coming back in Premiere was simple. Nothing had to be really matched up there.
That
Hey,
was
Bill,
a
you got a drink?
That was a moving story.
There you go.
Hey,
Did I give you
wasn't
enough
upset.
time?
When he kicked me, I thought, "Oh, cool! I'll sign off," and he'll think he'll think he wrecked me. You know what I mean? And then I went to the bathroom. I made a drink. I said goodnight to my wife. But everybody thought I was
Okay.
upset. I wasn't upset. I don't get upset that easy. And then I was
Gotcha.
going to stop
Okay.
doing the stupid avatar thing, but Tammy wants to see the cow. So here you go.
This is for Tammy.
This is for Tammy. Absolutely. It doesn't show that I need a shave. Actually, it doesn't show that you're doing anything. I could pick my nose. I'm doing it. I'm picking my nose right now. And you can't see it.
See there?
You see me stick my
Just-
tongue out.
Just remember, don't turn the avatar off at the wrong time, Bill. Okay?
Well, people have seen me pick my nose before. It's it's nothing new.
I was worried about other things.
I have no shame. Yeah, I grabbed some of that Bacardi, and you know what? Because I'm a bourbon guy, and I like the taste of bourbon. I tend to put a little bit too much in my even if I was going to mix, which I usually don't, but even if I do, I'll put a little too much in it. It's okay because I like the taste of bourbon. I just tried to make a rum drink in this small glass, and this is look at that. You can't see my glass. See, this avatar thing is kind of a pain. You can't see anything. I'm holding my glass up, and you guys don't get to see it. But I got this from the South Florida meetup, and this was a donation from Alexis, and so I've been using it for mixed drinks. Anyway, God, rum sucks. Tastes like paint thinner. It's no wonder. Who drinks? Does anybody drink straight rum on ice? Straight silver rum. To me, if you can't drink your liquor straight, you don't like it.
I would say that the only rum really that I've ever consumed on the rocks would have been Bacardi Añejo.
Bacardi what?
Añejo, the 8-year-old.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. That's made to drink on the rocks, but I haven't had hard liquor in a real long time.
Yeah, apparently I'm not a big rum guy. This is Bacardi Silver. The standard Bacardi. I don't know where it came from. It's been in my fridge forever. But God, it's so strong.
Now, Lee, all liquor aside, I'm gonna go back to you. When it comes to the Altel Evo 2 6K.
Oh, that's right. This is a drone channel. Sorry. Go ahead.
How would you rate that drone? Because I got the Evo 2 AK version. I actually thought when it first came out that the AK will actually be better than the 6K since the number AK, you know what I mean? How do you like that? How would you rate that drone from 1 to 10, us 10 being the best?
Oh, I've rated a 10. I mean, I have no problem with it. It flies steady no matter what the wind is. I've flown it in 30, 35 mile an hour wind. It's been as steady as can be. I get pretty good battery life out of it. I've got 7 batteries for it. I
And do you have
almost
do you
got
have the smart controller or you just fly with the standard controller?
inner controller. I wish I had a smart controller, but I'm not willing to spend $1,200 to buy a smart controller.
I hear you.
Adrian, you have
And
one.
you have a lot of batteries for it?
I've got 7 of them.
7, okay. Actually, when Amazon had that Prime, whatever, they actually came down to like 175
Yeah, I got them as
for a
low
little while.
159 on Amazon Prime at the time, and I stopped up.
You got it for 159? Damn, I missed that freaking sale because when they were 179, I bought 3.
I had a couple of them that started swelling. And so I contacted the seller that I had bought recently from and said, hey, should these last more than 3 or 4 months? And he goes, yes. I said, well, these 2 are swelling. And I think they're the ones that I got from him, and he replaced them. I just, the other ones, he said, don't just take a picture of them to prove that it was swelling. And okay. And then he just shipped me 2 new ones.
Great.
Okay.
That's awesome because you said, I think. If you're trying to, if you're trying to get things replaced, don't say, I think these are the ones you gave me. What batteries were this for?
On what?
The batteries, what were they for?
The Evo 2 Pro.
Oh, they took care of you. That's awesome.
But I
What's
crashed.
the flight time on those batteries?
They claim that it's 30, 40 minutes, whatever. I've never.
Yeah, what are you getting?
When I launch, mine will say 33 minutes. And I'll never push it beyond 28. And if it's hot, I won't even push it that far.
That's still really good, that you're
so
getting
good.
anywhere near 30. It's fantastic,
I had one time I was at a sports stadium, it was at a Catholic high school. And one of my clients has those, it's called games to you. It was the blow up inflatable games set up out on the, your backyard or your whatever. And they had the local news station there that had the 12 o'clock. It was called SA Live or something. Anyway, the 2 anchors that were on that show were there to try out the games. And so I was kind of following them around with my Evo. There was another pilot named Todd that had an FPV, the typical FPV drone that was zooming in and out and crashing. And I got a video of him climbing up through one of the inflatable slides, trying to find out where his drone crashed. They had the enclosed propellers, so it was safe. But they were in these gopher balls where they climb inside these big giant balls and they try to run while maintaining their balance.
Yeah.
And so I was recording that, and they had just came back to where they were getting to climb out. The girl climbed out, no problem. I mean, she just slipped right out. The guy that was in there, who's more my age, he was having a little more trouble. And I wanted to get that footage. And the controller kept saying, I was down to like 3% for 3 minutes or whatever left. I'm down very low percentage. And they kept saying, we're going to return home. Nope, we're going to return home. Nope, we're going to return home. And I was only like 15 feet off the ground on AstroTurf. And finally it got to the point where it said, I got the money shot of him climbing out. And it says, we're landing, bye. And it just went straight down 15 feet. I mean, it landed normal. And there was nobody around me on the field where the drone was. I was being very, very paranoid and careful about that. But I had to jump up and run out there and go grab it before one of these soccer players came kicking the ball through there and, used it for a target.
Very expensive mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how my FPV drone got wrecked the first time. It was the first time I headed out flying. I was at a bicycle. It was a trail run, nighttime trail run at Spider Mountain. And I had this area marked off as my launch area. everybody around me knew that was my launch area. I had this big landing pad out there for my launch area. And just as I came back from flying and I was landing and I was sitting in a chair, I came in, I said, hey, everybody, I'm landing, keep the area clear. And I spun the drone around to make sure it was clear. And then I raised my goggles up to do the final landing. And just as I landed, this runner came through with his head turned over his shoulder. He wasn't looking where he was going. And he drop kicked the drone with his foot, about 4 feet. And then he stopped and he looked at it and he picked it up and he goes, my bad. And then he just dropped it on the ground again and took off running. And it broke the front leg off of it. And I did a little bit of E6000 and whatever and fixed it, but it's not quite right. I've got prop guards for it now that won't snap exactly around that one arm. That's why I zip tie it.
I had a problem. Somebody, well, who was it? Somebody said they had bought landing gear for their Mini 3 with lights on it, and it was causing them problems.
Oh, I got that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was from Starts RC.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 of them. I had landing gear from Skyread. And it worked pretty well. But it had a sticky pad where it wanted to stick. It clamped on 2 places and a sticky pad for the back of it. This one was from, I like this one because the way it clamped on.
Right, but it blocked.
Battery connector was in up at the front, but it covers the 2 sensors.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's pretty bright. I mean, I liked the idea, but when I got it up in the air and came to land, these 2 sensors were partially obscured. It kept telling me that my vision was limited. I was in low light or whatever. And I think it was just covering up part of the sensor, keeping it from seeing it. And when I went to land, I was 30 feet up over asphalt pavement. It did not want to land. And finally, it got the clue that I wanted to land, and the controller said, hey, we're in landing mode. And after about a minute, it started coming down and it landed. And I said, okay, let's try it again to see if that was a fluke. So I put it back up in the air, and that was without the lights on. And it did the same thing to me, but when it landed the second time, it hit the skids, flipped over turtle, and then the motors finally turned off, but it scratched the propellers up. So this guy's going back to Amazon, and I went on the Start RC's Facebook deal and sent them a message, told them what my experience was.
Right.
And I mean, they got good products. This one's not one of them.
Well, years ago, I bought, you know how the landing gear is on a Phantom 4 and how the camera sits right in between there.
Right.
So I was very worried about some of the places I was landing, where it would be stable landing, but there could be a rock right there that would hit the gimbal camera. So I bought this protector that clamped on the bottom legs and spanned across. Well, what happened, I had a very similar experience to you, is I came into land, I was at 100-foot altitude. It would not come down. It would not come down for the life of me, no matter what I did, was because it was getting errors in altitude because of that protector that was sitting there and the downward sensors. And the only way I was able to get it down was actually to go back to ascend and then start to corkscrew down at a pretty good clip so that the drone was tilted slightly.
Right.
And I actually corkscrewed down that way till I was I got as close as I could to ground so I could go over and then grab it because it would not come down. And then as I took that off, went right over the trash can, and it was one of those accessory mistakes we make, right? But I tell you, whenever I sell one of my drones, and Bill, you just got a great deal on yours. Whenever I sell my drones, they're completely accessorized because, you know, I guess it's an addictive, that it's the addictive personality that comes out of me when I get a drone. I have to accessorize the heck out of it.
That's exactly what I do, Tom. On every drone that I
Yeah.
have, I got from cases, propellers, landing gear, thumbsticks. I mean, the freaking what you call it, the
I'm
OTG
OCD. I
cables.
have to
I mean,
have.
I got everything.
You got 7 batteries. Wait, I have to have 5 batteries per. I don't care what it is I own. I have to have 5 batteries in rotation.
Got 5 batteries for my FTP, my FPV. I've got, I think,
I mean, hell, I got 7 batteries for the DJI FPV drone.
5 or 6 for my Mavic 2 Pro, but I've only got 3 for the Mini 3. I just couldn't justify. There was somebody on Amazon trying to sell these extended batteries on Amazon.
B&H is the owner. B&H or DJI, when it comes to batteries, for DJI product, I'll only buy them from 2 spots, honestly. Okay. And B&H had, I was even going to lend to Bob Dempsey because Bob was going overseas to Europe.
Right.
Everybody said they were having trouble, and I went, oh shit, I had 3 batteries. Because I bought the Fly More kit, so I had the one 249 compliant battery and the 2 extended.
That's what
I went on B&H's site and I bought 1 and 1, and they shipped them out, and I had them 3 days later. So I have 2 compliant, and the other 3 are extended. The nice thing is, with the RV, the wife and I might be going up into British Columbia. So I have the 2 compliant batteries at least.
Right.
And, get my credentials ahead of time. So that rounds out my 5 batteries for that. But yeah, and you have 7 batteries for the FPV, huh?
For
I got 7 batteries for the FPV.
5 of them for the FPV and 7 Evo.
And Bill, yours, he supplied yours with 3, right?
Yeah, 3. I have the Flymore with the brick
So
and
it's
the
a
3
Flymore
batteries.
kit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, very cool. I got a
Yeah,
great deal.
5 batteries do me fine. And actually, I found if you have like an EcoFlow or Jackery or something like that, or like my truck has a 110 on the tailgate. So if I want, I don't do it during the hot months, of course, out here.
Right.
But any other time of year, I can go ahead and plug a charger in. And if I'm, flying 5 batteries, I'll fly a battery, I'll let it cool down. When I'm on the next battery, I'll go ahead and jump that one on. And I hardly go out with just the 1 drone. So I usually have time between batteries to charge.
I drive a 2016 Chevy Traverse. It's an SUV with all-wheel drive. It's not four-wheel drive, just all-wheel drive. But I've got a 2,000-watt inverter sitting behind the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Where I can hook up AC, and I've got those blue chargers for everything.
Oh, you just got decapitated.
Now for my Mavic Air 2 and my Air 2S, I got 9 batteries.
I don't like to do that one, but I can charge 3 batteries at one time.
Yeah.
USB.
Yep. I got the same thing now, Lee.
I own this for everything except the Mini 3. I've got one of these chargers for it.
I do too.
Whose brand is on that, Lee?
This one, it says Power, the YX.
Yeah, the YX.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
And I've seen that brand of Canatora or whatever, but it still came with the YX, the Power X, or whatever. And they've been very reliable.
Yeah, I've had good success with those. I only have 1 bad one out of a batch, but it's like I've owned like 4 or 5 of those.
By the way, Tom, thank you so much, bud. I really appreciate that, sir.
Oh, no problem, man. I'm just hoping to cover a month for you there.
Yes, sir. You sure will.
But yeah, Lee, you're gonna have a blast. Oh, and we have a dry lake bed out here too. So
okay.
not right off. In fact, there's a spot, Lee, called Seven Magic Mountains. It's an art installation. Basically, it's stacks of boulders painted in neon colors that go up about 6+ stories in height.
I mean, it's stuff like that the FPV drone is ideal for.
Yeah. Now that is right. So Las Vegas Boulevard, you continue south on Las Vegas Boulevard, it will run along Interstate 15 for a long, long way. But I would say it's a 40-minute drive from you down Las Vegas Boulevard will take you to Seven Magic Mountain. Behind Seven Magic Mountain is the Jean Dry Lake Bed, and I got some videos up on that, our desert playground. I let the wife drive the pickup truck. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. And I flew the drone. Okay. And again, according to FAA regulations, in a sparsely populated area, well, let me tell you, why do you think I let her drive the pickup truck? Okay. So there was anything you could hit there. But it was her first time driving the pickup truck. So she had a blast. And it's a fun spot to fly also. On the weekends, you'll catch a lot of ATVs, motorbikes, and nobody has any issues with you, flying and capturing that. Sometimes just be cautious. Sometimes there'll be a rocketry club out there.
Right.
Nobody's going to care if you fly around them, but you might care if, you get hit with an anti-surface missile. But that's all BL.
Fireworks. I don't fly fireworks. I sit back and watch them.
Yep. Slow shutter, baby. And it's a great place to fly. And great footage out there. And then you have the mountains that just surround you. And it's amazing how large it is. You just don't fathom. Well, you're from Texas. You know how big Sky Country is.
The biggest problem I'm going to have is when I get back, I'm going to have a boatload of footage to go through and split it up into little bite-sized chunks.
Don't try to put it out all in the same week. Okay.
Right.
Well, that'll keep you busy in the winter months. There you go.
Well, guys, it's almost 3 hours. I'm about to go ahead and call it quit. Go ahead and hit the sack because I do want to get up early in the morning. Hey, Mason, Kaiser, how you doing, buddy? You're actually great. Let me go ahead and give you a blue wrench and make you a moderator. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to hit the bed because I do want to get up in the morning and do a little bit of flying. Thank you, Tom, for being here. Lee.
Absolutely.
Bill, Maddie, Dre, everybody that was in here earlier, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for popping in. And I will see you guys later.
Thank you.
From now on, keep in mind, I'm not using StreamYard anymore. I'm using Zoom. Bill, stop being a pervert. Pay attention. Eyes are right here.
I was making a new background. I just ran out of time, I guess, huh? How about that?
But did you not hear what I said? I said my eyes are right here, not right here.
I'm not looking. I'm looking. This is for Tammy and Max, actually.
Okay. How you doing,
okay.
Chris Wedgwood? Thank you for popping in, buddy.
But that's okay.
Appreciate
maybe
it.
I'll just start a video. Maybe I'll start a stream.
There you go.
Maybe.
You still got some drink left there in you.
I know. There's still some of that crappy, There we go. All right, there we go. Because I bought this drone today or the other day. POS Army Unite. There you go. I just did that while you guys were talking just now.
There you go.
Really, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
I'm actually a Photoshop warrior. I can do whatever you want. But I just threw this together in the last 15 minutes. POS Army Unite. How about, you like the guy? Does he look like
that? Look badass, yeah.
He looks like he's drunk. Look at the nose all. Anyway.
He's been drinking with you, Bill.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Good night.
Take care, everyone.
Okay.